Yo.
Yo.
Yo, shout out to Avion Plumber. Shout out to our GOAT members, Comatose, Jeremias, MR, and who was the other one? I
Dorian
forgot.
Clayton.
Dorian Clayton, yes. You know, with all of the James Harden allegations, the Boston Celtics allegations, with this Philadelphia Sixers allegations, it's time to see what's going to happen. We in game 7, baby. You ready for this,
Yes,
bro?
indeed. I'm 100% ready.
Bro, I cannot.
Only way I see the Sixers winning if James Harden shows up. Because if he doesn't, it's gonna be tough for them to win this game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see Tatum starting off the way he usually starts off these games.
Tatum, I think Tatum's about to go off.
Yeah, I think
really
Jason Tatum. I
so.
think Jason Tatum's gonna have a great game today.
He's gonna go crazy, and I think James Harden, it could be like a mid-good game. I think Joel might underperform a bit, but I think JT, Jaylen Brown, and I'm expecting a good game from Al Horford, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I was gonna say Al Horford's gonna have a good defensive game today.
No,
His
I think he's
contributions
gonna
today, I'm calling it right now. His contribution, yeah, he's gonna hit a couple great threes, but his contribution mostly he's not gonna show up on the box score.
We don't have to
He didn't
spam
play-
the free Mars anymore. He's
free,
fine.
man.
Yeah, he's been
He's
free.
free.
He's actually dubbing everybody because I actually told him to pull up. He said, I don't want to. I got a show I got to do on my channel after this. So I was like, do I really want to do that? So put a L Mars in the chat for not being committed to the grind.
Wow.
To the grind, bro. What we doing? That's what men are supposed to be out here doing. We're supposed to be grinding, fam. But nah, let's get on this Sixers. Some issues happened with Ja Morant.
Oh my god!
What was it, yesterday
bro.
or earlier today?
I saw it earlier today. I don't know when it happened, but this man is insane. He really went out on that interview saying, "I'm gonna show the people who Ja really is," trying to take these narratives away from him, and then he goes again doing the same shit he did before. Like that shit was nuts, bro.
The freedom. I have Boston winning the chip this year. I don't expect Miami to win either way. So if they win, I'm cooked. I'm a happy fan, but I'm cooked because I did not see that, and I will never take credit for us as if I knew that we was going to beat the Boston Celtics. I'll probably be cheering if playoff Jimmy is in full effect, but Jimmy Butler had a really bad Game 7. Really, people were not talking about that at all, just because they won. Game 6, my bad. He had a terrible Game 6, and everyone's like, oh, playoff Jimmy, playoff Jimmy. Jimmy did not play good in Game 6 at all. Defensively, passing, yeah, but it's always going to be there. His scoring was not there, so people just standards, they're weird, man. It's weird.
Jalen Brunson, bro, he had me scared all that whole game. That shit was crazy.
Jalen Brunson's a dog, fam. And I really think that he's one of them boys, bro. To Quay White. Before the game starts, what are your thoughts on the Ja situation? Got suspended again for flashing gun on IG Live. Listen, if you are part of the panel Telegram now, I guess Shaq and JD left it open for everybody to just pull up in. So if you go on Discord, join up to if you're a female, I got you.
Come on, bro.
But what was I saying?
Focus.
We was talking on the panel community. I hated it. Not the suspension. I hate everything Ja's doing right now. I think it's ridiculous. And people trying to give him the pass. Well, he didn't technically break any rules. And that's some Gen Z like stupid stuff that I hate seeing, bro. Like, it's like just because you technically didn't break a rule, we're going to absolve you of any type of consequences. That's just the dumbest thing that I think people can have, or the dumbest cop-out that people can use, right? At the end of the day, Ja had multiple meetings with the Memphis Grizzlies, his inner circle, about acting this way. And what is he doing? He is doing
the same
thing. That's basically telling them, the people he's having the meetings with, I don't care about I don't care what you're saying. I don't care what you're talking about. I'm going to do what I want. And that's very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. It's just some Gen Z type stuff. Bro, I see it in workplaces all the time. They be trying to tweedle between the lines. That way they could act up and then not get blamed. It's just some fake rebel shit, bro. I swear, bro. And anybody who be trying to cape as if Ja's fine and everything, no, bro, no. The dude is just being stupid. Like, bro, it's not hard to not be on a camera and flash a gun. I don't care if you have guns. I don't care if you want to live that lifestyle. It's fine. It's simple. Stop flashing your gun on camera. That's it. Just stop doing it. I wouldn't think it would be that hard. And people say,
it's not that hard. It's not that hard.
And people say, Dub, you're Gen Z. Look at my face. I hate my generation. I know I'm Gen Z. That shit. I don't like my generation.
What do you think? What do you think the proper amount?
You think I care? You think I care? You're Gen Z. I don't care. I don't like my generation. I work with, bro, when I was working a lot and everything, you know how many times I had to put on an extra load because these fucking guys don't know how to, oh, my bad. Because these guys don't know how to work. My bad. Because these guys don't know how to work. They just want to slack off and try to bend the rules in order to sit here and try to get an excuse to act up. No. Let's do what you're told. It's simple.
What do you think the proper amount of time you should be suspended for?
Today I was so mad. I said suspend him for a year.
The whole season?
Bro, because, bro, like, how else are you going to learn? Like, you obviously don't care what I'm... And that's the way I take it very disrespectfully, fam. Yeah. If we over here, right, Gabe, and let's say you're working under me, right? Mm-hmm. And like, Gabe, I'm trying to do my best to make sure that you're not going to get the burner because there's people over me that's trying to get on your case. So I'm trying my best to keep you outside of the burner, right? Mm-hmm. And you're still not doing what I'm just asking you to do, which is very simple. Don't put it on camera. I don't care about you going out. I don't care about doing anything. I'm fine with you going out. If there's videos about you going out, cool. We could deal with that. Just don't flash a gun. Bro, and if you can't follow those simple directions, fam, what do you want me to do? I can't do anything, bro. No, take 6 months. Suspend him for 6 months. Suspend him for a year because that's the only way he's going to learn his lesson.
And I think what makes it worse, too, is that he had that whole interview after with Jalen Rose trying to like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be different. I'm going to show the world who Ja really is, blah, blah, blah. And then we got this today. Like, bro, like you're being a hypocrite by acting like that, too.
Oh, like, come on, bro. It's simple. It's simple. There's nothing else to it. It's just so simple. I
saw comments under it. They were like, oh, he's going with Dylan Brooks to Shanghai now. The NBA is done with him.
He's not gonna So that's the thing. Ja's always gonna have a job. I want people to understand that. But the thing is, there needs to be a show of consequences.
Yeah.
There needs to be a show of consequences. If my kid keeps disobeying me and acting up, right? And I keep grounding him from TV or taking his phone away. He's still doing it. Well, now I need to put on a consequence that will probably affect him higher, right? So it could be if he cares so much about going out and playing ball and everything. Well, now we're going to take basketball away from you because that's something that really hold dear to your heart. So nah, bro, I gotta take something away from you. That way you can learn your lesson, bro. It is what it is, bro. And people trying to act as if like people trying to defend John Morant, acting as if this is an issue. No, it's an issue. It's very disrespectful. It's very
very, very 100% to the franchise, to the NBA. Mm-hmm.
I don't care about the NBA. It's disrespectful to the people over you. Like you got a whole. It's not like, and people like, oh yeah, the Grizzlies are trying. No, the Grizzlies are trying their best to keep him out of this. Grizzlies are trying their best to not put consequences on him because they want him to play basketball. He's disrespecting them by by not doing what they're asking to do. Ja will stay in the NBA, but it's the endorsements he needs to worry about. Yeah, that's who. And
that's another thing I saw that Nike went out of their way to like with the whole Kyrie thing to get off of Kyrie to get onto Ja, and then Ja doing all this stuff now with Nike. I wonder what they're gonna do. How they're gonna react to all this?
How they're gonna react to? They'll be fine, bro. The Kyrie thing. Once race, like any form of racism, is involved, people are just quick to pull.
I think he was also gonna be a because Powerade was gonna start endorsing people again, but they let him go because of the last one. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong about that.
Oh, Ja?
Yeah, Ja.
Maybe. I mean, like I said, it's just different like scenarios, like something for like flashing a gun, like they're not gonna be as quick about it, or in terms of endorsements, they're gonna be as quick about to act on it, mainly because it's not as big as like a race, like being racist, So that's why. But I was standing with Kyrie through that whole scenario, if everyone remembers. I said it on the show. I said, I stand with Kyrie. That man was doing nothing wrong. It was ridiculous the way he was getting the burner. And now, 6-7 months down the road, what happened? Oh, yeah, now everyone's on, now everyone understands it. Like, bro, people are just so reactionary, bro. It's ridiculous. But this game about to start, bro. You ready for it? Yo, is Robert Williams starting?
Is he starting?
I think he needs to start. I think
he's starting. He's starting.
Yeah.
He's doing the jump ball. All right.
Let's go, bro. Yo, this is for all the marbles. All the marbles, you guys. And I'm going to drop the StreamYard link soon. If guys want to pull up and you feel me, get some of these takes off. Bobby will be joining us soon. I have another guy pulling up later. But we're going to drop the StreamYard later, have you guys rotating, man, and just giving y'all takes about what the game's going, bro. Black Mass, Jaylen Brown. Celtics. Oh, dang, you're ahead of me.
Yeah.
What server you on?
I'm on Twitch.
Where?
I'll send you the link.
Send me the link. I need that. Send me that link because I need it. Tyson Thomas here? Where's Tyson?
He's in the chat. Yeah, I put it in the private chat.
Tyson, I DM'd you, fam.
Oh, man.
I did the... Oh, yeah.
Harden got the ball. Oh, and beat on one-on-one with Horford. What's he in the post? Harden for 3.
Yes, he bricked it.
He bricked it. Celtics got the defensive rebound. They put. Oh, Harden with the steal. Harden with the dunk.
Oh my God.
Harden with the dunk.
He stabbed.
Celtics pushing the pace.
He patted.
Robert Williams got the ball.
He passed to
Tatum. They're resetting.
Gabe, I'm not doing that, bro.
I am.
We're doing this? No, we're not doing this.
Okay. Celtics got the offensive rebound. And Jaylen Brown with the layup. Game is tied, guys.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, yes. That is true.
If we have any mothers in the chat, all you young men out there, if you still have your mother living, salute to her. Give her some love. Show her some praise, man, because you never know how much time you're going to have with her, bro. So
thanks.
Definitely go show her out some love, get her some flowers or some chocolate and stuff. She'll definitely appreciate that, man.
Oh, Embiid already missing, man.
Embiid already missing. JT, listen, JT on PJ, and he got to have a big game here, bro. Oh, my. I thought it was going on now.
Yeah, I thought
me too. It looks so wild.
With the 3?
Oh,
he missed. He missed.
Let's see what we got here.
Embiid.
He's right under there. He's about. Oh, he kicked out.
Tobias for 3. He also missed. It's a brick fest out here today, man.
It is a brick fest, bro.
Oh, hello, Jaylen.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
How y'all doing?
Good day. Should be a good game.
I'm enjoying this game. JB with a floater.
I'm a little delayed. I'm delayed.
Who y'all got today?
I
got Boston. I think Boston. Yeah,
I got Boston. I'm gonna be real. I got Boston.
Oh, Harden.
Because I want them
right there.
Yeah. Game's the best GM on player choice.
Oh my God. What happened?
I said Game's the best GM on player choice.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Let's go,
JT with the dunk.
JT Brown just got the dunk off. Let's go. We need that.
Yes, sir. Hey, Jason. Jason Tatum's gonna beat the allegations, man. He's gonna beat the allegations.
No, the allegations are still out. I don't care.
That
fraud allegations.
Wait, what allegations is Jason Tatum?
3.
Fraud allegations.
Bro,
no, the fraud ones.
Not good like allegations.
The last couple games, fam, it was not. It was
looking
real
good
bad
for
for
him.
JT.
I'm telling you, if he got that fourth quarter, it would have been over with for him.
He turned into an trophy at the last fourth quarter last game. So
I told you, Gabe, Al Horford assist. You seen that, right?
Yeah.
I told you.
That dunk, Jason Tatum,
I got it on my screen right
field
now.
goal made in the first quarter since game 3.
That's crazy.
With the,
and all right, PJ airballed it.
Maxey with the 3.
I'll say this: if Marcus Smart could be a defender in the game, then they have a chance. Him and Mark Williams.
Oh, JT. Okay, JT. What's the score y'all game?
You want me to send Tyson the link?
No, I got it.
Right now. Oh, you got it.
Tyson don't be checking his
DMs.
DMs.
Oh, push the pace.
Okay, can you send me the Twitch thing on Discord? Appreciate it. Because my game is delayed.
No doubt, some of these links just be a minute behind, 2 minutes behind.
Yeah, I'm like a minute
behind.
Hold up. You know, Mars is so fake. I sent him a link. He gonna comment in there, but he not gonna pull up. That's crazy.
He ain't trying to be on camera right now. He be chilling.
Mars is a great troll. I'll say that.
He's just weird. Celtics in 7. Let's go. Celtics in 7. Well, I've been patient.
Good start for them.
We at game. It's funny because we're in game 7, so you said it.
Joel Embiid for 2. Not what you want.
Oh my God, Marcus.
Yeah, like I said, they can get Joel Embiid off his rocker. Trust me, they're gonna win. They're gonna win.
What's good, Tyson?
They're gonna need Joel.
What's good? What's good,
at least 30 points this game. Joel Embiid needs a 30.
Tie the guy.
Yeah. He's gonna be their key factor.
What's good? What's good?
No doubt. No doubt.
Ty, what you do? What you do for Mother's Day, Ty?
Man, I went to work last night. I'm up here sick as a dog, bro. So the wife went out with the kids. She mad at me right now because I'm up here laid up sick.
You got the wife out all alone with the kids on Mother's Day.
Yeah, I'm in trouble, boy. I'm in trouble.
For a little bit, no doubt. You better order that flour. Order those.
Hey man, feel better, bro.
Get her some jewelry.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
You ain't got that
Happy Mother's Day to all y'all mothers, man. Happy Mother's Day to all y'all mothers, bro.
It's all cool.
You ain't got that wrong, do you?
You spending time with the fam, with the boys.
Yeah, I'm with the fam. With the
you ain't got that. You ain't got that Rona, do you?
I hope not, bro. I don't know. I just got a cold. I think my son had one and passed it on to me.
Rona's a cold. Rona's been classified.
Oh, I hate that, man. That's the worst.
It's basically the flu virus remix, bro. Like that's all it is.
Yeah, pretty much. I ain't tripping on no Rona.
That's what they classified.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, y'all already know where I stand on this. Dub actually said it months ago. I said it months prior before I even got on joint. Dub, you did have Lakers versus Celtics in the finals, right?
I had the Lakers versus Suns in the Western Conference. I didn't know who to pick, but I said whoever I thought it was going to be the Lakers or the Suns in the finals versus the Celtics.
Well, I'm gonna save everybody some time. Lakers versus. I'm gonna save everybody some time. Lakers versus Celtics, battle for 18, bro.
You think they getting by Denver that easy?
Lakers
I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all really think this shit is basketball, bro? Like I'm telling you.
I think that series going 7, honestly.
I do.
We ain't doing the conspiracy.
That's not going to be easy to get.
I'm not going to hold you.
Whatever way you want, listen, Jalen. Whatever way you want to put it, bro. Lakers versus Celtics in the finals, battle for 18. That's the way they're going to promote.
No. We're not doing that. We're going off.
I love that he says battle for 18.
We're going off of actual. So in terms of the Nuggets versus Lakers, the Lakers could sit here and because the lack of interior presence, I do think AD and LeBron James could take advantage of that. And if the shooting is up to par, I know it's been very up and down, but up to par, I do think they'll be able to beat the Nuggets pretty comfortably.
Yeah. I have a chance.
Who's guarding AD? Who's going to be guarding AD? Aaron Gordon?
Probably Aaron Gordon, and then Jokic will be on Vando.
No,
Aaron Gordon has LeBron.
The Lakers gonna make Joe. The Lakers gonna make Nikola play defense.
Unless they keep Schroeder in the starting lineup like they did against.
The only thing I'm looking forward to is
I'm thinking like an AD and Jokic matchup. That's what it comes down to. I just think Jokic is more of a.
I think they match up pretty good. They match up pretty good with Schroeder in the starting lineup.
That's it. This Thursday night is the only thing I'm looking forward to.
That's gonna be a fight in the paint.
They're gonna find a way to stop those actions. So like Jokic, Delhi off the ball. I mean passing. So
I already know how this is gonna play out, bro.
When is it? When is the first game? Tomorrow.
First game is Tuesday.
But the Lakers is Tuesday.
I think the Suns game the blueprint, bro. You got to guard Jokic 1-on-1 and not let him not bring double teams and let him pick you apart.
Don't be surprised.
You got to make Jokic play more defense, realistically.
Yeah.
That's what they really got to do, bro.
2020 they had bodies to throw at Joker. They have nobody.
That's
right
what. So
now.
Tristan
They don't have
Thompson,
nobody
Tristan Thompson is going to get 5 to 10 minutes just to have the body.
What he gonna do?
Hey,
Ty, that's what worries me about everything, because with AD having to handle Jokic as much as he has to handle, I want to see how that team is going to be with AD taking on that type of defensive responsibility. Because outside of AD, they have nobody else to throw him.
No, they don't.
So
They're
probably gonna play Mo Bamba, and
you got to get that Mo Bamba.
Just to get
you got to let Mo
fouls.
Bamba get some minutes this series.
Mo Bamba
Mo Bamba hurt. They're gonna let Tristan. You're gonna see a Tristan Thompson sighting. You're gonna see a Tristan Thompson.
I'm sorry, but Mo's about to get killed on that floor.
I agree. I'm not saying he can. I'm just saying he gotta give you some minutes if he's healthy. If he's healthy, he gotta give you some minutes.
If that's the Tristan Thompson,
Tristan would be worse than me.
The Nuggets some minutes, bro. Like if that's
no, you're not listening, bro. It's not about that. It's about giving AD some rest. I don't care.
Right.
The only way I see those players.
Don't you got to do the same thing for Joker?
As long as Jokic is on the floor, AD has to be on.
Don't you got to do the same thing for Joker? Get him some rest, bro. Who they got to back up?
They got Zeke, Najee. They have a better backup. Well,
Najee, that's who getting minutes. Okay.
Yeah,
he's better.
They're not even then. Jokic, they're gonna try their best to not have Jokic have as many defensive responsibilities as AD. Like, the only reason you need a bigger body is so that AD can conserve his energy, not about somebody stopping Jokic.
Right. Yeah. It's just to come in and give him a breather, man. To come in and get him some decent minutes. You know, if he gets beat, that's fine. You know, that's gonna happen. But the whole point is to not let those other. To me, the whole point is to not let them other guys get going. Yeah, Jokic picking your parts on defense.
If you the Lakers, the game plan is to let Jokic be the main scorer and not let him do too much of everything else. That's
what I just said, bro. That's literally what I just said.
That's what we're saying, bro.
Early in the fourth quarter, I think you got to use AD to try to attack Jokic to get Jokic in foul trouble early too. Let Jokic pick a couple.
I do think LeBron and AD could do that. I do think.
I think this is a more.
JT, come on, man.
I think this is a Morey series too. This is a Jamal Murray series.
Jamal Murray series. I
can see it.
I would like to agree,
who
but
who they gonna put on him?
They're probably gonna put Vanderbilt on him.
Vando Schroeder.
Yeah, Vando Schroeder.
I'm be real. Celtics in a lot of isolation.
They probably gonna throw multiple bodies at him.
But even then, it's not about the strength in the Lakers and the Nuggets. It's not going to be about one-on-one. It's about how much it can contain the offensive rotations that the Nuggets have, and I think they could do that easily.
If I could transition a little bit, Thursday night is the NBA draft lottery, and that's the only thing I'm really looking forward to.
How did Tobias get hurt?
I think Jason Tatum tried him on the knee.
I think they bumped knees.
Thursday night is the NBA draft lottery, man. So
he looks like fun.
That's the only thing I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, he gotta need a knee. He gotta need a knee right now.
I think I might do a draft lottery action, or you're not sure?
Nah. I'm just sending an invite telling everybody I was right. That's all.
We got Victor going too.
Utah.
Utah.
Unfinished business. I hope y'all ready for the amount of Jason Tatum switch up when they win a chip. It's gonna be so nasty.
No, it's gonna be switch up
when they win a chip.
When they win it, you got them winning it all.
He's a fake superstar, but when they
win wait, hold on, wait, Dub, you got them winning it all.
Yeah, he does.
I've been had them winning all since
over the Lakers.
I just thought you had them winning the East.
I've had the Celtics winning it all since they lost to the Golden State Warriors last year.
Oh.
Now people got Malcolm Brogdon.
I'm looking forward to LeBron.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Dub. I might have to sit down.
I can kind of see why he would pick him.
You think LeBron?
Dub, you a tequila man, bro?
I don't know how much the Lakers, because right now the Lakers hasn't faced the offensive firepower that the Celtics have. So I got to see how they're gonna match up against those boys. Because I mean, Memphis Grizzlies with Ja. I mean, it was Ja and Bane. That's about
the Warriors was just Curry.
Warriors, it was literally just Curry. So I
Curry.
think
That's it.
So basically, the Lakers then and they ain't been challenged yet. That's what you're saying.
they've been playing great.
It's
defense.
not challenged. It's not about being challenged. It's just the matchups has been favorable. So
yeah,
The Lakers.
And you think the
Celtics don't got nobody to guard AD. Celtics gonna get killed.
I mean, look, they have Embiid right here, and they're not doing
Embiid, bro.
Robert Williams is no joke. Robert Williams is no joke. Gotta give him credit. Robert Williams. Al Horford.
Throw Robert Williams on AD.
I don't think Robert Williams is stopping AD.
But AD has been inconsistent.
I think Robert Williams really got one assignment. Really,
even when he was going up against the Memphis Grizzlies, he was inconsistent.
And also the Celtics can spread you.
I mean, but defensively he was like that though.
Yeah, like, all time.
Yeah.
I think Boston will be interested to see how Tatum and Jaylen Brown attack the room with AD in the middle. Because right now against Philly, Embiid's not really kind of holding his own on the paint. They're kind of getting to the paint.
I think Robert Williams. I think if Robert Williams could do something with on the boards with him and Al Horford, and they could do something on the rebounds, that'd be interesting.
Horford plays good D too. I don't know why people act like
Horford can
It's all about this.
Plays good D on Embiid. I don't think he can stop AD.
I don't think you can put Horford on AD. I don't know about that.
When you're looking at series, it's not about that. It's about how many bodies you can throw, right?
So, not about AD can stop.
So they can have bodies where they could throw at AD that they could throw on LeBron, and they could challenge them, make them work for it. While the Celtics, like, bro, I mean, the Lakers have been having favorable matches where they could shrink the floor on guys and really key in on the Ja and a Curry. When they go up against the Celtics, they can't do that. And they can't do that at all. So we got to see how that go. I do think the Lakers and Celtics will be like a 7-game series. So it's not like I have the Celtics. It's not like I have the Celtics winning by a landslide.
5 or 6.
Nah, not 5 or 6.
They definitely got to get all that commercial money.
Jason Tatum, he gonna be on fraud alert with Vanderbilt on him. With Vanderbilt on Jason Tatum, I'm gonna see how Jason.
You got Jaylen Brown. Who's guarding Jaylen Brown?
But thing is, you
showed around Jaylen Brown. Water showed around Jaylen Brown. The way they operate their offense is a lot of. It's not just one-on-one. Like it's a lot of movement too. So
right,
you're not just playing one-on-one basketball.
The Celtics are definitely a tougher matchup than the Nuggets, in my opinion. No question.
If the Celtics are hot from 3, they might got it, but. That's a big hit.
That's true. That's true, John.
Ain't nobody beating the Celtics when they hot from 3.
Yeah, they have been really relying on the 3.
Yeah, I know you're a Heat fan, Dub. I see the Lakers beating y'all.
I was gonna say, wait, Dub, you just think the Heat? I mean, the Heat will roll over to the Celtics? You don't think Jimmy can get him a game or 2?
No.
Hold on, the thing is, Jimmy.
He gonna get a game or 2.
No, Jimmy's been playing great, but he hasn't been having this crazy series against the Knicks. No, he's been playing good.
Against the Knicks, he got lucky. RJ Barrett had a bad game because Jimmy Butler was not that Jimmy Butler against the Knicks.
Not at all.
He was injured though, so again, he has been hurt.
Yeah, he shot sub 50. I think he shot 31%, bro. Last game.
I still think Miami can win.
Had 4 assists, a couple of boards. He did not play good at all.
Butler's gonna get them a game.
Even in the clutch last game, he wasn't.
No,
I think he's playing injured.
Oh wow, they didn't call that.
I think next series he's gonna get them a game. They're not getting blown up.
He could, and I'll say they could probably get him a game, but 5 or 6 we should lose.
Yeah.
And if you go to 7 with the Celtics, I would be very surprised.
Really? If you do win,
that's a real challenge job. If that's true, bro.
You know what? For the Heat to win, they need you need Jimmy Butler to play like he played against Milwaukee. You need that.
And plus, we know it's not only just Jimmy. Like I think Jimmy's gonna hoop. It's like how the other role players gonna play. How's Bam gonna play? It's like are these guys gonna stay consistent with Jimmy? We already know Jimmy's
100%. 100%.
They need Butler to be 100% healthy to find him a chance.
Philly with the little 5-7 on 1 point.
Let me see.
And like how is that zone? Is that zone gonna work on the Celtics?
Okay. What did the Heat shoot against the Knicks? Because I know they didn't shoot well.
It wasn't too.
That's a defensive grind over there, man. That's a defensive series for sure.
So, what do you think of the Warriors?
Light on the offense. Light on the offense in that series.
Very light. Very.
It wasn't even great defense though. It was just guys missing shots. Like I saw.
That's what I'm saying. Light on the offense. Not only great defense, but light on the offense.
That's why I said what happened. That's why I said what happened with the Bucks was wild because they shouldn't have been shooting like that. What they did against the Knicks, I'm like, that's more like Miami.
That was more us. Yeah, that was more like us.
That was the Miami I've been seeing all year long.
Like, yeah, facts.
Miami hasn't faced a great offense.
Nick only lost because of Julius Randle. He's just trash.
Yeah, he is terrible. Oh my god,
horrible, bro.
Brunson was doing all he can.
Brunson's a dog.
Yeah,
nah, Brunson nice, man. You guys give Brunson some respect.
Like even if he drops in the playoffs, if he went to like 22 a game, decent, they would have won. This nigga just trash.
JT, I knew he was pulling that shit. Ah!
Oh, he missed. Oh man,
He missed.
Hey, Joel Embiid right now with the triple 0 points, 0 assists, 0 rebounds.
Oh, good take, Embiid.
Alan R with a super
nice.
chat. JT need to beat the Brian Scalabrine allegations.
Man,
He beating the Celtics, Lakers in 6 in the finals. That's crazy.
Actually, if Philly wins the game, how did they match
JT showing up. JT showing up.
Yeah, JT need to get back for what happened last year. This nigga was shooting air balls with nobody near him.
Honestly, that was just a really bad game.
Last year final was bad.
man, if Philly can get a aggressive Tobias Harris, bro, they are so much better.
Good block by Embiid. Wow.
PJ Tucker has 8 points.
Huh?
Yeah, PJ Tucker
has 8 points. That's crazy.
Yeah, hey, but Tobias is so skilled, bro.
PJ Tucker's a
8
dog.
points in the first quarter for PJ Tucker.
Tobias is one of those guys, Todd, where I look at. I think he's like a really good on like his own team, not like crazy good, but like most of his production will come from like him on the Clippers or like him alone. But then when he's playing with like other guys, it's like
he fade away, bro. He fade into the background.
Exactly.
Oh, that's is that Scott Foster? Oh, they got Scott Foster.
But he got a gang of talent, man. He got everything. He got got a 3-point shot, got mid range. He can finish. You know, like what?
That
was really good. I agree with you. I agree with you, bro.
He can handle the ball. He got the total package, bro. But I don't know what's wrong with his motor. You know what I'm saying? He just fades to the background.
I just don't think he just knows.
Yeah, that's
how
good
to,
defense by PJ.
It's like you know when people just don't know how to be that secondary guy, because you gotta know all these NBA players, like they are majority of the time in their careers, they are the guy.
100%.
Like, so it's like I just don't think he knows how to be a viable number 3 or
that's the hardest part. One of the hardest parts when you're that good, knowing how to accept your role and fit into that role. You know, role players like guys like PJ Tucker, they've been their role the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they excel at it. You know, guys like a Trae Young are gonna struggle being off the ball. You know what I mean? Luka Doncic, those type of guys.
Nah, facts, and I agree with you.
Yo, I think that's the Warriors and Lakers series. What happened?
For everybody not criticizing Stephen Curry for doing the same exact thing Kevin Durant did, it's ridiculous, and you guys are a bunch of hypocrites.
Talk about it.
Wait, what do you mean same exact
could you believe I was defending KD on Ox's stream the other day? And I was getting called crazy.
KD literally had a similar stat line to Stephen Curry. 11 for 28.
KD averaged more points.
10 for 28. 4 for 14. KD was 2 for 12 from 3.
And so Steph already done what he's supposed to do already. He won a chip.
And that's where the inconsistencies go.
No, the excuse I hear is that Steph went to a higher degree of difficulty facing that Lakers,
which is crazy.
Nah,
Kevin Durant had a way tougher
They're both failures. But Steph already proved he can win without Durant. There's nothing else. Durant got to prove it now.
So let me ask you this: if the Brooklyn Nets was healthy in 2021, do you think they would have won?
We'll never know.
Oh, you know.
Everyone knows.
I didn't ask what you knew. I didn't ask what you knew. I asked what you thought.
Just like a lot of people thought the Thunder was going to win in 2016. But what happened?
I'm not going to say what you random thing. I'm not asking what.
I never thought it was going to win. No.
You did not think that James Harden, Kyrie, and the boys. You did not think that they were going to win.
Oh wow, they waved it off.
No, I've never believed in like Durant like that.
That's
but hold on. But the thing is, though, Dub isn't criticizing Curry because like Durant didn't win. He's criticizing what actually happened, the performance in this series, and how he performed in this series.
Y'all basically telling me if his team wasn't hurt in 2021, then we wouldn't be criticizing KD, which is just stupid in my opinion. It's just stupid.
Oh yeah,
knock it off, Dub.
That's just not in the context. KD over the past couple years has been very unlucky with injuries.
The thing is, bro. The thing is,
Kobe and Shaq, right? Shaq told this nigga he couldn't do it no more, and then Kobe pretended like he didn't care. But then when they won, they asked him a question. When he say, "Of course, I wanted to win one without him."
I mean,
Durant would have win
horrible.
Durant would have win one without him too. He can't. He's not good enough.
Nobody's saying that he doesn't want to win. Nobody's saying that. I'm saying y'all opinions are solely changing and shifting for the sole fact that his team got hurt in 2021, which kept him from winning a ring. So if his team didn't get hurt, if his team didn't get hurt, y'all wouldn't be saying the same thing right now. I promise you.
I would have still said the same thing.
PJ coming out today, man. He's
last year, I didn't think he was going to win with Kyrie Irving.
And when was the last time? When was the last time? And when was the last time Steph? When was the last time Steph beat KD? When was the last time Steph beat LeBron? Without
Talk about it.
2018, 2015.
When Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt, please give me a break.
Come on,
give me a break.
That would be ridiculous.
Give me a break. See, the thing is, people are so smart. People are so smart.
Green and Bogut was Green out game 5 and Bogut was injured?
People are so smart.
You're comparing Bogut, Kevin Love, and Kyrie Irving.
What is it? People forget that Kevin Love was out of the game as well and they still lost.
Like, which one is it?
Kevin Love also missed a game and they lost.
Which game did they miss, Gabe?
Kevin Love missed game 6 with a concussion.
Oh, the same game that Draymond Green got hurt,
in
right?
2016, yes.
Oh,
Dang.
And they still lost.
So, do you guys want to go with excuses or what happened? Because
you just
telling you what happened.
Green.
No, talking about how was something that actually happened an excuse? It actually happened.
No, I'm talking about when Green and Bogut was injured. We could just say those things.
Green wasn't injured though. He got suspended.
I mean, not injured. I mean,
for one game.
I brought up the fact that Kevin Love missed the same game Draymond Green did, and they still lost.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The simple.
Draymond Green was there game 7 at home.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I hear you.
The simple thing is that Kevin Durant, Curry's legacy has been cemented. This playoffs was way more important to Kevin Durant than it was to Stephen Curry. Curry, but the way he's been playing and what he's did for that team, can afford to take an L in the playoff series to LeBron James and the Lakers and not have it affect his legacy. Of course, he played bad. We're not exalting him with that. But at the same time, we're looking for KD to prove that he can win without the Golden State Warriors. That's why he's going to get more of the blame.
So which stems to what I said in the beginning. What did I say in the beginning?
What did you say, bro?
Circle. I said, so y'all basically telling me because his team got hurt in 2021.
You keep
saying
that.
We can't do that though, Doug. We can't do that though. That's not fair, bro.
Yes, it is.
Nah, that's not fair because we don't know how he would have performed. We don't know how he would have performed in those playoffs. You giving him a hypothetical. You can't give him a hypothetical ring, Doug.
The team that fucking won the championship.
Regardless, you can't give somebody a hypothetical ring.
It's not a hypothetical.
You're trying to give him a hypothetical championship.
No. Come on. Again, you guys aren't listening.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying give KD a ring. All I'm saying is the main factor on why he lost in 2021 is because of injuries, correct? Not because of
100%.
Okay, so what I'm saying is y'all coming to the conclusion he can't get it done without Steph, mainly because his guys got hurt in 2021. So of course,
that's the way it goes, though, Dub. Who do we say?
Dub, I don't think you're going to win in 2021 either.
Real quick.
What's up now?
Real quick. Who do we say?
And that's not a correct way of thinking.
Who do we say? Oh, yeah, they could have got it done. You know what I'm saying? But never got it done because of injuries. Who do we do that for?
No. It's not about them putting it as a whole.
Huh?
You talking about
we do that for Allen Iverson?
You said injuries?
No. Injuries.
Who do we give say, oh yeah, that player could have got it done, so we're gonna vault him up a level because we know he could have got it done if his players were injured.
See, again, I'm not vaulting him up a level. I'm not vaulting up his legacy. All I'm trying to hear.
Well, that's the issue. Is his legacy?
I'm trying to draw to your conclusion of Kawhi Leonard in 2019 when the Golden State Warriors got hurt. Even though 2019 he went on a crazy run, nobody values that ring the same as like 2011 ring with Dirk Nowitzki. Now, if KD was healthy the whole entire time and Clay was healthy the whole entire time, Kawhi's legacy and who he is going to go up another level because of that.
100%. But at the end of the day, he got it done.
Hold up.
At the end of the day, that's on his resume, Doug.
Hold up, Ty.
Okay, go ahead.
All I'm saying is I think it's an incorrect way of thinking and viewing these guys and rating and ranting these guys based off of a legacy talk. Because there's a lot of things that comes into winning. There's a lot of things that comes into somebody winning a title. Injuries is a big part of that.
Oh my
if that injury never happened in 2019, guess what? Kawhi Leonard don't win a ring, and nobody's talking about Kawhi Leonard the way that they.
Okay. So you saying that for Steph Curry? You saying that for Steph Curry?
Yes. Wait a second. Let's say.
Nasty, bro.
Okay.
Steph Curry.
Okay,
and
let's
KD,
go.
Steph Curry and KD should have
right.
lost in 2018 if CP3 didn't get hurt. KD and Steph
Okay.
Curry are still great
Okay,
at basketball. There's
Okay, then once again, you're making up hypotheticals. But
Yeah,
let's
we
go
don't
with what
do
you're
that.
saying.
We don't do that,
Oh, yeah,
Dub.
you said they should have lost. You don't know if it was a lose or not. You
We
just
don't
making
do that,
hypotheticals.
Dub. We don't do that for nobody.
But hold on. Let's do. Okay. We're gonna go by your. We're gonna go by what you say. Okay. Now let's do.
Wait. Before you go, shout out Avion Plumber. Welcome to the squad. Continue.
Again,
Okay.
wait, my bad,
All right,
'cause y'all
Dub.
keep
Let's go back
saying-
what you said.
y'all keep-
Let's
wait,
go
wait,
back
wait,
what you said then.
Time out. Y'all
All right,
keep
go
saying,
ahead.
Y'all keep saying y'all using hypotheticals. I'm not using a hypothetical to be like,
You-
oh no, stop for a second. I'm not using a hypothetical to be like, oh yeah, this guy's great at basketball because if this would have happened, he would have won. So he's that good at basketball. No, when I talk about and rank these guys how good they are at basketball, I don't care if they won or lost. I talk about their game. I'm trying to explain to you what resulted to a win and a loss. It's not a hypothetical. It's
backcourt, by
what
the way.
actually happened. And for you to act as if it didn't majorly benefit from
Horrible
injuries, that's sad. And that's not good logic at all.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying.
All right, now-
I understand what you're saying,
Okay.
Dub, and I respect that you rank players a certain way. But when we talk about guys getting done, and we've seen players have lackluster performances in the finals. So how could you rank that player and say he's good at basketball? Of course he's good at basketball,
JB.
but then he had a lackluster performance in the finals or whatever have
Okay.
you. That's
Let
fine.
me go-
So
let
that
me-
accounts. That
Oh,
accounts for him for his legacy talk. So to just give it and say KD would have played great in the finals and carried his team to a ring, how do you know he wouldn't have had a lackluster performance in the finals and caused his team to lose? Of course, KD is great at basketball. We all agree on that. But to sit up here and say that, we're talking about him getting it done in the biggest stage without the Golden State Warriors. That's what we're talking about.
I'm a gambler. I'm a gambler, Todd, right? So when I gamble, I don't sit here and go off of a notion of it's about probability, right? So in 2021, his team in Game 7, his performance is going to be who he is. James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant. There's no way in my right mind, in my gambling mind, my objective gambling mind, I'm going to look at that team and think that's going to lose to the Phoenix Suns.
That's fine, Dub. That's fine. That's fine. But you just talk about injuries. You just talk about players not playing well. We just talked about Devin Booker going on burners. We just talked about, you know what I'm saying? All these things can happen in the final series, bro. So for you to sit up here and give players credit for something they haven't done just based off probability is ridiculous.
Ty, I'm not sitting here giving KD credit. In order for you to tell me to say that, to say that to my face, say I'm giving somebody credit. If I'm saying that I'm ranking Kevin Durant so high because he should have won in 2021, and I've never said that. That's not me giving him credit. I'm giving you let's go with a. I'm giving you an understanding of what happened. So I'm repeating the same thing to you, and it's not going through. I don't know why.
I got you.
Can we? That's true. You can do. Yo, Dub. Let's go with no excuses. 2016, they went up against 2016. No, I'm saying this is a no excuse series. I don't want to hear it. 2016, their team is comparable to each other. That's why it went Game 7. What happened? What happened? Oh, so what's the excuse there?
Okay,
that's my point, man. We can't.
What's this? So he had a chance. So you're telling me KD had a chance to win the chip with a comparable team to Steph and didn't do it?
Mm-hmm. He played bad. He
holds
that out.
Man.
Wait, John.
Man.
Wait, John. Hold your horse for a minute. When have I ever excused KD for playing bad in 2016?
I'm not saying you're excusing him. You're asking why is Curry not getting the same slander? You're asking why is Curry not getting the same slander as
John, and then Stephen Curry, Stephen Curry in 2016. What he do?
Choke to the finals.
Wait.
Oh no. Wait. Don't talk about KD. Hold on. Why are you going to something else? Why? See what you're doing? You're going to something else because you can't defend KD for that. Be like, let me jump to the finals. You're trying to jump to. You're trying to jump to something else.
No, John. Listen.
Go ahead.
Listen to yourself because you're cooking yourself.
All right, go ahead.
You're not being consistent with your.
I am being consistent, but I'm gonna tell you why. Go ahead.
Time out. With your no excuses logic. Stephen Curry, when LeBron James finally has a team behind his back, blows a 3-1 lead. Stephen Curry then wins rings with Kevin Durant. Stephen Curry, no excuses, right? Didn't even make the playoffs until his guys got healthy. That's not my opinion. That's the fact. No excuses, right? Then
Okay, all right. Now,
what are we doing? What are we doing?
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
I'm not done.
Okay, go ahead.
Then against the Lakers, against LeBron James, you talk about healthy team, manu a manu. He loses to LeBron again. No excuses, right? Stephen Curry cannot beat LeBron James without.
He already beat LeBron, but go ahead.
An even deck.
You can't
without an even deck.
You got to stack the deck.
He already beat LeBron.
That's fine.
He beat LeBron 3 times, but hold on.
That's
he beat LeBron 3 times.
Nobody's defending him for that.
Let me respond.
With who?
You're not using context.
With himself,
that don't matter. That don't matter, though. That doesn't matter. He's not better than LeBron James.
Let me respond what you said. Wait a second. The reason
nobody has him over LeBron James, bro.
Let me
what are we doing?
Hold on. Let me say what I was gonna say. Look. The reason I brought up 2016 because you can't say, oh, he was injured or some shit. Everybody was good. Everybody played, right? So that's why I brought up 2016. So either side doesn't have no excuse. That's why I brought it up, right? And what happened? He didn't get the job done.
Cool.
It's that simple.
Okay, and it's so simple that Steph can't beat LeBron James unless he has the deck stacked in his
No. He beat. That is cap. That is cap.
Who?
Cap. When did Steph?
What are we saying? What are you saying? What's your point to say that though?
What you mean? What's my point?
That LeBron is better than Steph?
No, LeBron is better than Steph. We all agree. He's trying to deflect. He's trying to deflect.
We all agree that LeBron is better than Steph.
He's trying to deflect from Durant. He's trying to deflect from Durant.
Right. What does that have to do with Kevin Durant and his legacy?
Because he's trying to deflect. That's what it is.
John,
go ahead.
Hold your horse.
Go ahead.
Hold your horse for a second. Stephen Curry, for y'all to sit here and say KD can't get it done without Steph, Steph can't get it done without fucking LeBron James. I mean, without Kevin.
Without LeBron James.
Without Kevin Durant.
What are you guys talking about?
My bad. He can't beat LeBron without KD.
That's fine.
He already did.
Great point.
He already did.
What does that have to do with KD?
The time.
Nothing. I told you, he's trying to deflect. He's trying to deflect. Has nothing to do with KD.
Let him go. Let him go.
You be calling it deflecting. I call you not keeping the same fucking energy because for
I am keeping the same energy.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Let me tell you how. Let me tell you.
Go ahead.
Because for you to sit here and acknowledge that Kevin Durant can't get it done without Stephen Curry, that's fine. Keep that way of thinking. In order for you to be consistent, you need to acknowledge the fact that Stephen Curry cannot beat LeBron James.
That's fine.
He beat LeBron. He beat LeBron in 2015 without Durant.
But that was
when he already beat LeBron. He already beat LeBron.
What are we saying though? What are we saying?
I don't understand what this guy's talking about.
No. You're not being consistent with your logic.
I am being consistent.
Yes, we are.
You're not being consistent with your logic. No, you're not.
Tell me why. Go ahead.
How,
Let him go.
I need to ask y'all this.
Let him go.
Do you think 2015, you talking about even, right, with 2016 KD and Curry, even playing field? Was it an even playing field in 2015 with LeBron and Steph?
Yeah, was it?
No.
Okay.
That's my point.
But you bring it up before. Like it wasn't even playing field, saying he beat him.
I never said it was an even playing field.
You can't mention that he beat
what the hell?
Hold on.
I said I used 26. Listen, I said I used 2016.
You said Steph beat LeBron James.
Go ahead. He did beat LeBron James.
No, but again, you didn't use the context of Kyrie and Kevin Love being hurt. He needed Kevin Durant.
That's fine.
I never said they can be hurt.
That's what we're saying.
Wait, what?
That's fine. Who cares? LeBron is better than Steph Curry.
You said he didn't beat LeBron. That's what you guys said. He didn't beat LeBron.
Right. What does that have to do with KD?
I was responding to what you guys said. You guys said he did beat LeBron in 2015.
He wasn't going to. No,
what does that have to do with KD and his legacy?
People were saying, hold on. People were saying that they wasn't gonna. People were saying the Heat wasn't gonna beat the Bucks. And they beat the Bucks, right? So I don't know anything. And Tyler Hero's injured, and your fucking squad is full of fucking things. So I don't know anything. You can't tell me, oh, I know. No, he lost.
Okay, you're saying the hypothetical that so you
right. What is LeBron beating owning Steph Curry? What does that have to do with KD's legacy?
It has nothing to do with KD. They're just coping.
You're not keeping the same energy. It's simple.
No, bro.
No.
We said, hold on, real quick.
Talking about legacy talks, right?
I know, I understand that.
I'm talking about play. This is play. He outplayed Kevin Durant.
Now it's outplayed.
He outplayed. Who outplayed who in that series?
When? In
2016. That nigga Kevin Durant couldn't even shoot over. This nigga was ripping him. Curry was playing one-on-one, and he ripped him in the closing moments. That nigga was getting ripped by fucking Curry.
Listen to yourself.
Go watch the games. I'll show you the clip right now. I'll show you the clip right now if you say listen to myself. You want the clip up?
Can we talk about the Boston game?
It's a 9-point game.
No, wait.
Talk about the Boston game.
Listen to yourself cooking.
Yeah, that's facts. We're supposed to be talking
Okay,
about the
tell me
game.
how I'm cooking myself.
No, I'm gonna tell you. When
Go
have
ahead.
you literally sat
You might as
here
well
and
change the logo to Open Gym.
focused on one series to define somebody? You're literally just picking one.
I'm not defining about one series. Yes. How many years? Wait, how many years was he in OKC?
Nasty right now, bro.
Yeah. Wait. Doug, how many years was he in OKC?
Watch this. Because
how many years was he in OKC?
I will tell you, when in OKC, he was cooking the Spurs literally the round before.
Okay.
You don't talk about that. When he cooked Miami, you don't
Wait, what? Who said I didn't give a fuck about that? What are you talking about?
No.
What?
Wait for me for a second. You
All right, go ahead.
When he's cooking elite defenses in the postseason on OKC, you don't give a fuck about that.
That's all great.
Yeah, that's good.
The only time you keep bringing up is the 2016 time in which he lost. That's it.
That's not the only time I brought up. I brought up Kyrie Irving and him getting swept. I brought up Kyrie Irving and him getting swept by freaking.
See how you're switching up? We're talking about OKC.
Oh wait, you want to go to OKC?
You brought up OKC. You stayed on.
That's not even the point, though.
No, I asked you how long he was in OKC. That's his whole career,
bro.
Steph has had just as many bad games as Kevin Durant in the playoffs. But people want to act like Kevin Durant
Tatum's having a great half.
Playoff choke versus Steph Curry.
I never could. Nobody said he was a choker, bro. This is not. This is
crazy, bro.
Nobody said that.
Yo, y'all gotta call me when this guy win his ring, bro.
Let's put the pace.
What we're debating
the idea of
y'all nasty. Doug, you nasty, bro.
No, the idea
Harden is 7.
The thing I'm mad about is the idea of ring logic to validate how good somebody is at basketball is just the dumbest thing to view.
I've been saying that since the first day.
Durant's a monster. I'm not denying him. Durant's a
wait. Hold on.
Wait, who's denying Durant's a monster? Wait, what are you talking about?
I think this argument started from is because like Steph Curry had a bad game 7, but regardless, he didn't like he's not. I mean, not bad game 7, game 6, but he's not getting like slander for like because he shot the ball bad, he shot poorly. It has nothing to do with what happened before or what happened after. We're just talking about right now. It has nothing to do with legacy, in my opinion. We're just saying like Kevin Durant, he played bad and he got a lot of smoking like KD. He couldn't get to the rim. He couldn't do this.
And what I said was that they both failed. Yeah, they both failed. But I said that the reason Curry's not gonna get Curry's not gonna get the same slander as Durant because Curry already proved he can win without him.
What I'm saying,
so he's not gonna get the same slander. It's that simple.
And then what I said, what y'all basically telling me is that just because KD and his boys got hurt. That's the
no, I'm not telling you that.
That's not what we say.
That's not what I'm telling you. Like what?
That's what y'all implying.
No, we're not.
No, it's not.
For y'all to act as if injuries don't come into winning, and for us to be
they come into losing too, Dub. They come into losing too.
Oh wait, and for y'all to act as if just because Curry had the benefit of his guys being there, his guys not being hurt, and he being able to capitalize and win off of that, it's okay when he struggles in the postseason this year. But since Kevin Durant didn't have that same sort of consistency, we could crucify him. And that's
we're not crucifying. That's ridiculous.
I never said
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't
that's
know.
Ridiculous.
And you keep going back here like you're cooking yourself too because you keep talking about.
Y'all just validating.
Yeah. No, you're cooking yourself because you're talking about 1 year. How many years has Durant been in the league?
Yo, did you not?
How many? Wait. How many years? Wait, Dub. Answer the question. How many years has Durant been in the league?
Was it 14?
Okay, so you're telling me those 14 seasons he couldn't win a ring without? No, let's take it out. 12 seasons because they won 2 rings. So those 12 seasons or 11 seasons because he was in there 3 years. 11 seasons he couldn't win a ring without
I'm not gonna lie.
That's not enough time.
During the game 7 is crazy.
That's not enough time. 11 seasons is not enough time to win a ring without Steph Curry.
You know how absent that is, and let me tell you how.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
You know how many years? Like it's really crazy when you go down the years on how many years KD's getting hurt in the postseason or his teammates getting hurt in the postseason. It's actually a lot. It's a lot.
Okay.
Curry. So all I'm saying is What you guys validated, we said, oh yeah, it doesn't
definitely
make sense the energy that Steph is getting, and then y'all validating it by saying y'all both are validating it by saying
Jaylen Brown in the face.
Y'all both are
Yeah, I saw
validating.
At the end of the day, Brooklyn Nets gonna be the Hawks.
Y'all are validating it by saying just because the reason why they don't get the same energy is because Steph won and KD lost. That's all you guys are saying. That's what you've been saying the whole time.
That is true.
100%.
Fact
And
of fact.
I stand on that.
That's why he's not getting the same energy. That's fact of fact.
And I keep telling you guys that's an absent state of mind to have.
No, it's not.
Because y'all
No,
know,
it's not.
Y'all know how much
I keep the same energy for CP3.
Kobe would have got slandered if he never won rings without Shaq.
Exactly, bro. That's
He
just
would
the way
have
it
been
works.
slandered. He will be slandered. Crazy.
And again, listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying that is a wrong way of thinking. I don't care if you're consistent. It is just blatantly a wrong way.
I mean, you can think that if you want.
Bro.
No,
That's what happens to happen.
No, I know that's the wrong way of thinking because y'all don't have the same level of thinking and everything. Y'all don't.
Kobe didn't think so.
Yes, we do.
Kobe didn't think so when he won.
Yes.
He said, of course, when they asked him. He wanted to win. So I guess he thought different. I guess he thought different.
No, of course he wanted to win 100%, so that he won't have to hear people like you shit on him for that shit. That's
I wasn't shitting on him. Shaq was.
Oh, good steal.
I wasn't shitting on him. Shaq was.
People like
Celtics coming back into this game, man.
You just said the run that gets the Celtics the lead here.
Didn't win
Yeah, they coming. They coming.
People be shitting on him.
29-35.
So the same way you shit on
35-33.
Timeout.
Like you, people have to say
okay. I'm a little bit behind.
like that, and why Kobe wanted to win, not because
Robert Williams bang out. Yeah.
Cut it out.
Nah, Kobe wanted to win just because he wanted to win, but he wanted to hear them shut up too. Want to shut niggas up?
There we go.
Ring culture in the basketball community is incredibly toxic and a wrong way of thinking of individuals.
Jalen, stop it.
I always say that. I've been saying that since day one. I've had shown
Jalen, right down.
NBA circle conversation is the most flawed discussion.
Not gonna lie. They played one. They had that series. They played 1v1. They lost. That's it.
Ring culture. I mean, like the most toxic.
They won. They had a similar team.
Individual greatness. But I hear what
nobody was injured.
Hold on, Tyson. I hear what you're saying. You guys are saying that Steph's legacy in the NBA already, because of what he's been able to accomplish without Kevin Durant, you give him more of a pass than Kevin Durant for his poor performances, which I understand. So if a guy to me like LeBron is 20th year, if he had a poor series, he's done it so long. But thing is, I always say
exactly.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. But to me, KD and Stephen Curry's legacy in the NBA are a lot closer than people think. He has 2 more rings, but when you put the context, that first ring that he got with Kyrie and Kevin Love hurt, the first ring, I'm not impressed by it. The third, the last one he got, sure, that's a great ring. But then when you put the context,
I'm not impressed about LeBron rings.
No, hold on. We're not even talking about that. I'm talking about this. But hold on. So KD has 4 rings. He has 2 with Kevin Durant, and he has the other 2. That's fine. Billy Bob. But if you put the context, Kevin Durant's injury situation the last couple of years and the rings that he may or may not could have won, I understand the hypothetical, may or not could have won. The legacies are a lot closer. Yes, Steph Curry's still more confident.
He's giving these guys rings now.
Are a lot more closer.
Jalen, who do you have higher?
Who do I have higher?
Yes.
I'm gonna have Steph in my all-time list higher than Durant, but only by like 1 or 2 places.
Okay, so hold on. If KD carries that Nets team to the finals and wins, does he go up or does he go down? Or does he stay the same?
He's gonna go up for sure.
Why? That's ring. That's toxic.
No,
see?
He's cooking himself.
You're done.
Rings matter. Rings definitely.
We're done.
Cooking himself.
The amount of value.
We're done here.
You know what?
That's a headshot, bro.
That boy is cooking himself.
I heard. Nah. You cook yourself, bro. I might place a rhyme there. There's no way to say that. You can't came with me. You can't came with me because if I would have asked that,
he fucked your shit up, dog.
I would have said no. I literally just played that.
You would have said no, right?
You know what? Forget it. I got Kevin Durant over Steph right now. Forget it. I got Kevin Durant over Steph.
Right. It's too late, bro. It's too late.
Cut the tape, bro. Cut the tape.
Cooking himself.
Yes, it's on film.
You need a better sidekick, bro.
Back to game 7.
No, that's why I was hoping that I was trying to get to the super chats, bro.
Save me there, goddamn it.
I was trying. I had it on for a minute. You would have stopped talking. I'm like, he want to go.
Oh man.
But KD not getting credit anyway. Man had a super team in 2021. So when Stephen Curry has John Morant getting hurt,
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Jamal Murray being hurt, we still give him credit for that.
Luka team.
Take away from KD. You praise. Go ahead. My bad. Curry is 9-10 against LeBron.
Talk about it.
Without KD is 8-1 with KD. That's enough. That's no excuses logic right there. I don't know. I don't care if Embiid is a false MVP. Sixers win, we riot. They are gonna riot if they win. I'm not even gonna lie.
False MVP is crazy.
Y'all was having a little rant.
If the Celtics lose this game, what are you gonna think of JT?
I mean, I don't care. Like JT, I've always said he's like a fringe guy for me. I'm just very disappointed.
I'm real.
I think the same thing. He's like he's just inconsistent. He's just so inconsistent. I don't know what's wrong with him sometimes.
I do think he's better. I do think he's better from what he was last season because what he's been doing to take care of the ball and passing, I think he took a tremendous leap from last season to this season.
Last year he had like 100 turnovers in the postseason.
It was so bad, but this year I think he has.
Robert Williams. And also
I'm gonna be very hurt if the Celtics lose though, because I believed in them. I'm not even gonna lie.
But you should be happy for the Heat. You should be happy for Miami though, because the Sixers are a better matchup for Miami than the Celtics.
Joel Embiid a big boy, man.
That's a big deal. But I think the Sixers they're a better matchup for you guys, the Heat. So I think he could.
Now JT's still super young. I'm not using an excuse, but like JT's 24. Harris only hit the class at 27.
I can't give. I mean, he has a lot of time. That's true, but I can't give an excuse because. Since he's been in the NBA, he's been in the playoffs. He's been in the playoffs like every year.
Yeah, I'm still I'm consistent.
Wow.
Like when people are like trying to cook Luka and these young guys, like I don't really care right now because like it's still something. I just enjoy. I guess I'm just enjoying their game and start giving a legacy talk for them.
Okay. So when can we like start criticizing Tatum?
No, you can criticize him. I'm saying you can criticize him. I'm saying you can criticize him now. I'm just saying I don't really care because I still see him winning later on in his career.
I know he's 26. He got like he got a lot of years.
Oh no. You could criticize 26.
How old is he?
24,
25. He's like 25, I think. But even
then,
he's 19. He's 19. He's only 19.
Even 19.
Yeah.
Even then, JT, I'm fine with people getting on his case, especially people who really believe them. Because bro, I was hearing JT top 5. JT, he could be. Go ahead, you could crucify him because that's the problem with people. Instead of just taking accountability of them being wrong and how they assess somebody, they'll just sit here and just turn on them just because you let me down.
This is my point. Dub. Back to the previous conversation. If he carries that Celtics team and win a championship, he is top 5.
Not for me.
No, but it's like
that. Not for me. I'm gonna start saying that.
The thing about it is he's not.
If he plays well,
I'm not gonna lie. He's not playing.
Team.
Wait, Tatum is not.
So now you added another caveat. If he's playing well,
right? Exactly. That's different.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's what we're talking about. We're talking about players.
But he's not playing well. He's just playing inconsistent.
We're talking about. I got you. But we're talking about Steph Curry playing well and winning chips.
Yeah,
so that's why he goes above. That's all we're saying. We're saying KD has to do that.
Maybe Curry's a better basketball player.
You brought this
Curry's a better basketball player.
I'm just saying. Anytime in history of the NBA, if a player plays well and is the leader of their team and wins rings, they go up on the category list. We hold Dirk to a higher standard because we hold Dirk to a higher standard because of that 2011 run, don't we? Do we or do we not?
Not me.
Well, you're capping. I don't believe that. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Yes, you do.
You're telling me if Dirk never won that ring and didn't play good that postseason, you'd not have him lower.
Of course.
Dirk Nowitzki.
No, you're lying. I don't believe you. You're just saying that to win an argument. You're saying that to win an argument.
I'm about to answer your question. I'm literally about to
answer. Go ahead.
He's still worse than Karl Malone.
Well, that's not what I asked you, though. You're trying to deflect. Will you have him higher or lower?
No.
If he did that?
If Dirk won or lost in 2011, he would still be behind Karl Malone.
That's not what I asked.
That's fine. But does he go up?
I'm answering.
No.
Does he go up?
We didn't say anything about Karl Malone. We don't care where you have Karl Malone ranked.
Just in general,
We're asking you, does it go up or down based off what he did in that 2011 run?
It depends how he plays.
Exactly.
We know how he played, Dan.
I don't understand. If Dirk Nowitzki, if I think that somebody is better than him, despite that ring, he's better than him.
I tie game now, man.
I understand.
I think you're saying this to win an argument. I don't believe it.
I don't get what's going on.
I asked you, Dub. I asked you, does he go up on your legacy list, whether you have somebody better than him or not? Does he go up because of what he did in that 2011 playoff run?
On my actual list or legacies list? You said legacy list?
Whatever list you have.
My list.
Finish Harden and one.
That ring means nothing to you. That ring means nothing to you as far as his legacy.
When I rank him all time,
Mal Horford
when I rank Dirk Nowitzki all time,
good shot.
That's a big
despite him winning in 2011 or not, he's still not better than KG. He's still not better than Tim Duncan. He's still not better than Carl.
That's not what I asked.
Y'all keep asking me where I'm ranking him, like my rankings, and I'm telling you, he's not moving. He's not moving up.
That's what I'm asking.
He's not. Okay, you gave the answer. He's not gonna move up. I think you're lying.
I keep telling you guys. Wait, watch this. Y'all keep saying that I'm lying, and I keep telling you the people.
No, you keep naming power forwards, but he can move up against a guard or something.
Where's the
CP3.
Where's the call?
CP3 is better than Dirk Nowitzki. CP3 is better than Dirk Nowitzki.
Talk about it.
What's your? I need to see your list. And I need to see your list.
Oh man.
I don't believe you.
That's fine, Dad. You got it. You got it.
I have
Tatum.
I have Dirk Nowitzki behind David Robinson, CP3, KG, Karl Malone, Dwayne Wade.
James Harden.
And I debate in my mind between Charles Barkley and Dirk Nowitzki. I'm not even gonna hold you. I debate in my mind.
All right, that's fair.
Wait, why you have him below CP3?
Who, Dirk?
Yeah.
Because when I'm comparing them two together, I think Dirk provides amazing.
Tatum is showing up today.
I think he provides great. I think he provides great in the scoring aspect of the game, but in terms of defense, in terms of playmaking, in terms of scoring as well, I just think CP3 just provides more to the game than Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay,
that's fair. If that's how you rate it, then that's fine. That's fine, bro. I disagree with you, but that's fine.
Yeah, but y'all keep saying I'm cooking myself. I'm telling y'all where I'm.
I don't know. I still don't believe you. I think you're just saying this for argument.
I don't believe. You know what's so funny, John? There's a whole video.
If Dirk didn't win that ring, I think you would have him lower. I don't believe you.
Yo, listen.
I believe him. I believe him. I just disagree with him.
Go to me and Mars's first episodes of Open Gym, right?
Okay.
Where
I made that list. CP3 was over Dirk Nowitzki at that time.
No, I believe him. He's been consistent on that.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I said Dirk will be lower on your list without that run. That's what I'm saying. He'd be lower. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Not really.
I think he would be. I don't believe.
I think highly of Charles. I think highly of Charles.
Dub doesn't judge off of rings though. When Dub doesn't really judge up. He's just really up on your game.
Like David Robinson.
I'm telling you, he'll be lower.
I don't see how you could do that when we talk about playoff translation, when we talk about impact, when we talk about all those things, and these players are playing at an optimum level in the playoffs against defenses scheming against them, and they're going out there and winning games, putting the team on their back, fourth quarter great performances, and winning the ring. And you say that doesn't, and you say that doesn't move you. That to me, we can look at the regular season and see how great players are and do all these things, and then when they're consistent. When they're consistent playoff droppers or whatever have you, and you say, "Oh, well, that I don't take that into consideration."
I'm going to tell you what I take into consideration right now.
Okay.
I value what you do in the regular season, and then how you rise in the regular season, or how you're just performing overall in its totality. So, like Kevin Durant, for example, people shit on KD because compared to his regular season, he drops. Well, him dropping is still better than a lot of other players. So I agree. So, in Dirk Nowitzki, if he lost, let's say he lost in 2011, but performed the same exact way, I would still rank him the same exact way no matter what.
brick for Max.
Because he performed. I'm not going to take away how he performed. Now, if there's a lot of things going against him, like I remember one year where Jason Terry got hurt and like his efficiencies dropped crazy.
Jason Terry,
I'm not going to act as if Dirk is just a choker or like Dirk. Like that's the totality of who he is because there's a lot of things that went against him. So those schemes went on him and made it easier for guys to get game plan against him because of the lack of people there. Like I keep the context for everybody. I agree with that. Performance and your talent.
Right. I agree with that. I agree with that. But despite all of that, it's something to goes to winning. If you have great performances and don't get it done, you know what I'm saying? Yes, you can look at the teammates and put all those things in the context. But when a player does elevate and when a player does do that and put that on a team on his back and his play impacts winning, you have to take that in consideration when you're ranking these all-time greats. And I'll stick to that.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
What performance that Stephen Curry had was better than what KD did in 2021?
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
The final versus the final.
No, I don't think that game 7 against the Kings was better, but that shit was nice.
What performance that Stephen Curry ever had in his career that was better than KD losing in 2021?
Okay, but what you're not doing though, Dub. What you're not okay. If we're judging by that, then Devin Booker and Jimmy Butler with these great playoff performances should be in your all-time listing.
No, because it's not just. All I'm saying is, like you was talking about the moments and rising to the occasion.
The finals,
even a guy. Wow. See, what KD did in 2021 gets mitigated for the sole reason that
tough call on Embiid. Tough call.
I don't view that. I don't view
right,
it
but Dub, when you don't have teammates, when you don't have the requisite pieces around you, and you go into a playoff series, and have to be this guy that has to shoot all these shots and make all these shots, that's great. I understand that. That's fine. But if it doesn't affect winning per se, and you don't win, that's because of your lack of teammates. But the reason why you're taking all those shots and getting all these, that's like saying Kobe Bryant in the regular season because he was dropping 81 and doing all these things, all these great things. That's fine. But just because he had lack of teammates and he had to shoot all these shots and all that stuff doesn't make him a better player either.
What?
I'm saying when somebody has to turn into a super volume scorer and the team says, okay, we'll give Kobe that, but he's not going to beat us by himself. He can score 50, 60 or whatever have you, but he doesn't have the teammates around him to win the game. That doesn't make him a better player. That doesn't make his performance that great. When you do that, when you have a good team, when you have a great team and still go out there and perform and have the players around you and still affect winning, that accounts for something too. Just because a player has a bad team and has to shoot all these shots doesn't make him necessarily a better player. That's the team saying, okay, they're not going to beat us with Kobe scoring 50. They're not going to beat us with Kevin Durant scoring 50. He has no help.
I'm not disagreeing with the premise of
he's roaming.
The guy doesn't get better because he's taking more shots. That's fine, but we're gonna view highly of that. We're gonna think more highly of that because the more and extra defensive attention that they get because they are the sole guy, because they're showing their ability to overcome a shit circumstance. We're gonna hold that to a higher standard. Now,
we're not. Not if you don't. To me, not if you don't win. Only because, bro.
I'm literally about to land my plane.
Okay, go ahead. My bad.
So all I'm saying, so Kobe in 06 and 07, when he was doing phenomenal things, right? Kobe Bryant in 2008 and 2009, the player, they're the same fucking guy. It's just Kobe had to do more. Kobe had to do more in that instance where he was on a winning team. He didn't have to do more.
Exactly.
See, the player's not changing. The circumstance is. So
I agree.
Okay, so with KD in 2021, all I'm asking you was, because you talk about stepping up to the plate and doing this. Kevin Durant in a losing effort still had
that was such a late call
that Steph Curry ever had in his career. All I'm saying is when I'm valuing these guys' performance and everything, I'm not going to sit here and think about winning in the equation because there's sometimes you're a great caliber player and you're still going to fucking lose because the guys around you are shit.
Yeah,
for example,
I agree.
Bryant. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I understand that, and that's fine. But to give player all this credit for going out there putting up great numbers per se in a losing effort, that's fine. You can say that player's good. You can say that player's great. But then when he has the pieces around him
and he doesn't win, what does that mean then?
When has KD had pieces around?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
2016.
Watch this. Because when has besides 2016, we keep bringing it up. When has KD outside of after the Golden State Warriors? When he has a scenario where it's successful?
2012.
No, after the Golden State Warriors. When has he ever had a team where he could win a
championship?
Oh, after?
Yeah.
When has he a scenario?
He could have won in Brooklyn with Kyrie Irving.
No.
He got swept.
No, they were never healthy all together though. I don't think Harden, Kyrie, and Kevin Durant never got to play together fully healthy.
I know it's the Harden. I think him and Kyrie.
Him and Kyrie with a team where Stephen Curry again he had the consistency of the Golden State Warriors. He had the coaching of the Golden State Warriors. He had familiarity. He didn't have Kyrie Irving in and out of the lineup, so there was more continuity that matters in the game of basketball. So again, Stephen Curry after 2019 had more stability compared to KD.
Yeah,
I thought more
that one Tatum going off.
Oh my gosh,
so KD.
Yeah, Tatum is going crazy.
Tatum.
KD, you brought up, losing the scenario, but what do you do in a winning situation? KD has never been a part of a winning situation.
What is that, 20-something?
He has been in part of winning situations. He lost.
After the Wars.
Well, he was in a winning situation with Kyrie. He got swept.
That's not
He played horribly. He played horrible. That's why he got swept.
Now you're just saying things. Now you're just saying things to prove your point. Now you really are.
I'm not just saying things to prove my point.
I'm saying
wasn't Butler
Williams and
Game 7 news. Tatum is on pace for 50 points. Tatum is on pace.
Tatum is out here cooking.
That's how he should. This how he always should play. He should be doing this every game. Go to the rim like he should be going to the rim. Oh, now he's gonna.
Hey, but then
now he's gonna start chucking. Now he's gonna start chucking again.
He on a burner right now.
But the way Tatum was playing right now, going to the rim and mixing it up with mid range and shit, that's how he should always play. I don't know why he does not to those guys.
Yeah, I agree. I think because the presence of Embiid, because he is a great shot blocker.
This has nothing to do with Embiid. He does this. He does this all the time. Has nothing to do with Embiid.
What ESPN narrative am I making, Chris? Chris, what are you talking about?
And also,
ESPN narrative
I have
am I
a
making?
question for you, Gabe. Do you think would you have Grant Williams in for a little bit instead of Marcus Smart guarding him and have what's his name, Robert Williams?
I'll put Grant Williams in. I'll put Grant Williams in.
The reason why I said that because last year he did. My fault.
No, I was gonna say it's a mismatch nonetheless, and Embiid isn't really playing like he's not really doing that.
I just said that because Grant Williams is stronger, and he was able to do it against Giannis last year. And I just think Grant Williams is bigger and stronger than Marcus Smart. It's still a mismatch, but a better mismatch. That makes sense.
James Harden hasn't showed up yet either. He's been getting some.
Yeah, James Harden's been playing really bad too.
The allegations James Harden coming back down.
He's back. He's back.
He made a about to win the case again.
I said it before the game started. If James Harden doesn't play good, it's not gonna look good.
Y'all can disagree with me all y'all want.
That's a bad look for Harden.
I'm the motherfucker that keeps getting proven right, man, and it is what it is. I just don't get why people don't hold Embiid to the same standards as other top 5 players. Dude never been to the Eastern Conference his career crying about an MVP. Or maybe I'm plumbing. You want to know why? Because for Embiid, we acknowledge injuries with Joel Embiid, but for other guys, we don't care about injuries. KD. We just acknowledge it.
But not only that, though. Because, Trae Young, we did him dirty.
That was a great point earlier. KD, after the Warriors, I don't think he's ever had a team with injuries involved ever capable of winning a championship. I don't think he's been ever.
He's been healthy. He's been unhealthy too. He's been missing.
Yeah, he's been unhealthy too. But also his teammates. That's exactly. He's been unhealthy. His teammates have had injuries in really wrong time. In the playoffs, whatever the case may be. So since he left the Warriors, he hasn't had a full season where him and his teammates have been a full straight.
I don't want to talk about KD.
This is my last point.
Go ahead, Dev. Go ahead.
And even if they would have got past the Bucks 2021, they would have beat my Hawks. Just want to say that.
Get the hell out of here.
man.
Double leave it at this. You a tough foe, bro. I give you that. You a tough foe, but at the same time, you be deflecting a little bit. But we'll let you slide today, bro. Let's watch this.
Tyson, I gotta get you back for your headshot on me. I gotta get you back.
No. We're done. Not
today. It's another day.
So back to that super chat. The main reason, like literally, the main reason why Embiid gets a pass, the dude is, and he gets a pass for me too. Like the dude's always hurt. How can we rank this guy if he's always freaking hurt, bro?
100%.
Like it annoys me.
Wait, how did he get a pass though? Nobody. They just call him. They always say he's injured. Nobody give him a pass.
That's
but that's true. But they don't. His super chat was, why doesn't he get the same standard of a top 5 player? I'm saying the injuries is the reason. Anyway,
they make fun of him for being injured all the time. That
is true. They do.
You can't really criticize him for not playing good because he's injured. He's just not playing because he's injured. I don't know.
Has he been injured more than AD these past 5 years? Like, I don't really look like these past 5 years. Who's missed more game?
I'm not sure. Let me check.
Look it up. I'd be surprised. Then AD. Joel Embiid versus AD games played last time.
He played 68. He played 68 last year, 66 this year, 51 in 2021.
I think
like 36 in 2021.
Yeah, I think we say he's a great player, but he's injured when it counts. So that's the knock right there. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes that's just unlucky though. Like I don't think people.
I agree, but it's still what it is. What it is.
Forget too.
Then one year he got knocked out in the face or something. He had a facial fracture.
That was and he had a thumb injury last year too. I think he fractured.
Like me and Euro. See, this is how consistent I am, right? Me and Euro made a bet when Miami and Philadelphia Sixers, and I said Miami was gonna win. He was like, I bet I got to get you a bottle. I said, bro, like Embiid was hurt, bro. I don't even want the bottle. So I don't want the bottle. They was hurt. Like why would I bask in the glory when they was hurt? Like that's so stupid to me.
I think we also let's not forget that Embiid is playing hurt right now. Like.
That's what I'm saying. He came back from that knee sprain early. Yeah, he's battling through it. Got to give him credit for showing out, still playing well. Clearly,
he's not playing well today. But
Pascal. I think during the series he's playing for the circumstances.
Would be playing better.
What's the score right now, man? I've been arguing this whole time.
Yeah, bro.
It's a 2-point game.
3-point game.
Not a 3-point game.
3-point game. Halftime. It's still anyone's game. If Harden shows up second half, it'd be big.
This is what Tatum needs to do every game, bro.
Jason Tatum has almost half their points. He has 25.
I told Jay, and you know what? This is how
we said it.
This is how you know I'm like that, fam. Like this, I really need to give like gambling classes or something, bro. Because I literally said JT and JP
Nostradamus.
JB a little.
No, he's having a good. He's not having a bad game,
bro. JB sometimes.
I told you, yo. You see what I was saying about Horford guarding Embiid? The nigga I tell you, Horford, like the people that can guard Embiid, Horford, Marc Gasol. For some reason, he struggles with these niggas. I don't know why.
Horford's just a savvy veteran.
He's in his head.
He's smart. He's smart.
The aura. The aura.
Use his body.
Yeah. The Dominican aura, man.
I'll give it to him.
And Al Horford's not playing bad either.
No, he's playing great defense. He's making Embiid really struggle.
And 2 threes.
Making it hard for him to score. Yeah.
I really like that, man.
PJ Tucker. Game 7, PJ Tucker. Be a narrative.
Game 7.
PJ Tucker's playing well too.
He'll be a narrative.
He's getting in shots. Although he airballs one, but outside of that, he's 11 points.
Let me check PJ Tucker in Game 7.
Game 7.
Oh, in Game 7. Oh.
This is the reason, like. This is the reason, like, even when like Embiid was healthy and shit, like I can't rank him near these bigs like fucking Hakeem and shit like that. He just be getting shut down by these niggas. I'm like, come on, bro. At least play good and lose.
Yeah.
But there's the thing that we probably forgot a lot of the Hakeem bad games or David Robinson bad games. You know what I mean? Like it's just been so long ago. We're not going to remember Game 4.
Oh, it's not about a bad game. He be having bad He be having bad series against these people. It's not bad games.
I'm about to go look back on Embiid series. I don't ever remember it being like.
Look at Marc Gasol when he played Horford before. He be getting like destroyed. I don't know why.
Do and for everybody last year in Game 7, PJ Tucker 0 points.
I didn't get into talking about that today.
I'm gonna start the narrative today.
You didn't have to do that though.
Didn't PJ Tucker versus the Warriors? And it wasn't he on that Houston team that bricked like 100 threes?
It was 27
that's why in my head I was like, "There's no way. There's no way." There's a Game 7.
Trolling, Dub. He was trolling.
Nah, man, cook him. Cook him.
Why did come, bro? Not everything's
That's
about
crazy.
getting cooked,
Right?
man. He was trolling.
Cook
It's
him,
a
man.
Sunday.
He actually played good. He actually played good in that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not 12 rebounds, 4 steals, 14 points.
What was his shooting? What was his? Oh, 5 for 9. Not bad.
2 for 5. 2 for 5.
Oh, that's so he wasn't really a part of that 27 in a row, was he?
It was really James Harden, Ariza, and Eric Gordon that really messed him up. And like it was so bad.
Is James Harden playing good right now? I'm not really watching.
No,
this
he's
shit.
not. He's not. Not at all. He's playing very passive. He's not looking to
Why
score.
does he, James Harden need?
When he does, he's shooting like so many contested jump shots. He's airballed like twice already.
Every time the pressure's on this guy, bro.
And when he's doing that thing again where he drives into the paint, has an open layup, and just passes it out. But
Well, I saw that one. He had an open
his
layup,
rhythm.
pass to the PJ Tucker in the corner. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
Why does he do like he did? I think it was game 4.
Yeah,
he
he
kept
did
on
that
going
game.
to the rim,
Yeah,
and
no,
it passed him with nobody. Yeah, I don't know why he keeps doing that.
I don't
I
get James Harden, bro. I don't get James Harden.
I don't know.
Is this guy better than John Wall, man?
That's
Is
crazy.
he serious? Embiid is the so-called MVP to some people. He should be 2 times MVP even. Hold it to the same darn standard.
Hold the same standard you hold Jokic to. Jokic.
Again, no, see, but I think Jokic is so much better. So I don't know
If Jokic would be playing like Embiid is playing right now, he'd be
that's
getting
something because Jokic has it. Jokic has been.
I never thought it was
okay.
okay. I never thought it was okay to crucify Jokic for losing the playoffs either, though. That was so weird.
Like I don't think he's ever
Like,
been
his
that
team was
bad.
hurt.
No. We just wanted to see him with
I
the
don't
healthy
think people
team. What he would do.
crucify him.
We wanted to see him with his guys. I don't criticize Jokic.
The only year, I mean, I wouldn't even say he played that bad.
No, we ain't gonna do that. No.
The only way you could criticize Jokic was 2020, but I don't think he played that bad, and it's because that guy missed rotation that made him lose that series too. Yeah.
You're upset that he lost to the Lakers that year?
No, I wasn't upset. That's what I'm saying. The only way people can criticize him, but he didn't play that bad.
Yeah,
and
he's been without his second best player.
Maury was there that year. 2020, he was there.
No, I think the last two.
Oh yeah, last year.
Yeah.
He has no reason. Yeah, exactly. He was never expected to win in the playoff. We never expected to win a championship with the teams he had the last 2 years. Which is
Right.
The bubble ring allegations are really bad right now, man.
Talk about it. Mickey Mouse.
What?
What? On the same teams are here? Everyone wants to act.
Oh yeah, I got you. On the other side, I got you.
Oh yeah, I thought you would have agreed.
No, I agree. I thought you were saying like that they were frauds. My bad.
Yo, wait,
You know how many times I have to see? Look,
got an
he's
echo.
6-1. Get out of here.
Somebody got an echo.
I got it.
So wait, the LeBron James guy. So you don't count LeBron's ring in 2020 because Bam was injured. No, Bam was injured and the other guy was injured, right?
Talk about it.
The context of it. The context of it.
No. I don't want to hear it. You said they're injured. It doesn't count. So
I think it doesn't count. The context of the context of the ring. That's all it is. It's just like Steph Curry's ring. It's still his ring. It's the context of that 2015 ring.
Okay. So LeBron only has 3 rings, really. If we're honest.
No.
LeBron has 3 rings.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Stop this.
LeBron James.
Let's not do this talk.
Right. It's injuries and all type of playoffs, bro. We can talk about a lot of runs.
It's not about.
Wait. Didn't they go to Game 6 in 2020?
They did. Jimmy Butler alone.
Jimmy Butler was
nobody criticized LeBron James for that.
That's crazy.
Wait, hold on.
Why would we criticize LeBron for that?
Bam still played
Because y'all
that.
criticized Stephen Curry for that.
Because why would you criticize? They never criticized for him for winning. He won.
Hold on.
I criticized
I'm not
both of them.
following.
I criticized
Wait,
both.
how much?
I don't criticize any other.
No, I'm not following. Why would we criticize LeBron for that?
Yeah,
Because
they were saying about Steph Curry with.
I did it.
Because y'all criticized Stephen Curry for 2015.
I did it.
The context of the ring is he got to go against a team that's severely injured.
I
But
can
with
see
the
the
team,
correlation.
how many games did Bam miss that series? He missed
He
2.
played game 1 and then
3.
Then he got out. He got out in game 2. He was hurt.
He played Game 6
came
as
back
well.
for game. Yeah, he played game 6. He
He
came
came
back,
back, but he was
played
hurt. And
He was
Goran
hurt,
Dragic
okay.
was bad.
Goran Dragic, yeah.
And
Goran
Dragic played too. I think they just played to try and
that's exactly
go all out and see if you could win. So.
Right.
They was on the court, man. They was on the court.
It was on the court. The ring still counts, bro. The ring still matters.
Not for me, man.
That
That was one of the weakest rings LeBron has ever won.
It's his weakest ring.
The bubble was so mentally tough, man. That was one of the hardest championships.
Purest basketball
in the last 20 years.
In the
last 20 years, which was easier, 2020 or 2021?
2015 for Steph was easier.
2015 for Steph, maybe.
Yeah, I think that was a lot easier.
But I think he went up against good competition. Let me see.
But 2021 was nasty because everybody got hurt.
Yeah, 2015, everyone got hurt too for the Warriors to get there, right? Yeah, that was a kind of injury-filled run too.
What did they play?
No, I'm not gonna lie. 2015 is up there too. I'm not gonna hold
you. I remember that was being pretty.
The Pelicans, Grizzlies, and the Rockets for 2015.
And the injuries too. I think wasn't the Rockets or Grizzlies? Someone got hurt 2015 too.
The Pelicans had injuries, I think.
So you got Curry.
Yo, it's funny how
I think in the bubble, the only team that was hurt was the Heat that the Lakers played. I don't think they played any hurt teams like that.
Who?
The Lakers in the bubble. The only team they played that was hurt was the Heat.
Westbrook was battling injuries in the first round. He came back late. Westbrook was battling injury.
I can't remember.
Westbrook was battling. Remember, he came back late.
I don't remember that.
And then who else? Denver Nuggets. They were healthy.
Yeah, I think the Nuggets.
Denver was pretty healthy.
Yeah, I hope Ayton gets traded, bro. I think he's better than what he's showing.
They're shopping him heavily. It's already
I think Ayton to Indiana.
And him and Chris Paul are not going to play this time.
Because before all these players came to that team, he was like 18 and 11 playing good and shit. And then
Dame
all went down.
Dame only played 4 games.
Really?
Yeah, I remember that. I think he sat out for game 4, game 5.
I remember Dame getting injured. Yeah, I remember him getting injured.
Oh yeah,
just the thing. I guess we forget these things. No, for sure, it happens.
Yeah, I remember though.
Yeah, it's the same thing, bro. If we go back to like, if we go back to like the 80s and if we go back to like the 80s and 90s, we probably find niggas who miss games.
Yeah, come on, what are we doing?
No, but I'm saying
you apply it to everybody. Isaiah Thomas, and when he won in '89, I believe.
Yeah, Magic was injured.
Magic was injured. Larry Bird got injured. I don't give a damn about that ring.
It also matters who got injured.
That's crazy, bro.
Second best player getting injured or the first best getting injured.
He was sucking up on it. He beat the Boston Celtics and the Lakers. Yeah, they was hurt. Why are we giving him credit for that?
Yeah, the Lakers. Magic was gone. I don't think was the Celtics injured. I don't think they were injured.
Larry Bird was hurt.
I mean, Larry Bird's back issues were always a thing, basically. At that
wait, wasn't it? I could have sworn he played.
I thought he had a broke hand or something. Or something.
No, I could have sworn he played. I think he played in 80. What was it? 89.
He played, but he had a broken finger or something.
No. He beat. No. They beat. Wait, they beat him in 80.
He didn't play.
He didn't play. He didn't play.
Wait, what year is that? What year is that?
89. The year I just said, 89.
They beat the Celtics that year, was it they beat the Celtics in 88?
They beat the Celtics in 89. The 88 to 89 season. Magic Johnson was hurt for the whole entire series versus the Pistons.
Yeah. Like he played 1 game, I think, and then he got hurt.
He played 3 games, but he's hurt.
He played 3 games.
And Larry
he was hurt. I think he was hurt in the second game. He's hurt in the second game, though.
I'm doing it, Ty.
No.
To have real discussion, we should know, Tyson. I get what you're saying. Injuries happen. It's part of the game. Well, we have to put it in the context of what happened in the series, right? Like if Scottie Pippen got hurt in one of those finals, we put it in the context of the situation.
I think it was walking on a bad back in '98. I think it was.
Yeah. Larry Bird has serious chronic back issues for the past few years of his career.
100%. Forced his retirement for sure.
Yeah.
Before.
Wait, Russ played every game.
Wait, who won
the Lakers?
Who won 1988 NBA? The Lakers, right?
Lakers beat the Pistons that year. Yeah.
The Pistons. That's why I said the Pistons beat them in '88, right? That's why I said the Pistons beat the Celtics in '88, right?
Did you say that Russ missed 2 games against the Lakers in the bubble?
No, not against the Lakers. I said got hurt. He came late in the first round.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Wait. Did the Pistons beat the Celtics in '88?
In '88, they beat them in '88. Then in '89.
Tobias with 3, man.
They praised even then. Like Larry Bird was even hurt in that series. He just played the whole game.
Right.
But all I'm saying in that run in '89, they'd be like, "Oh, he beat the Celtics. Oh, he beat the Lakers." Like, no, they were both hurt.
Yeah.
Yes, he beat them.
I give him credit for beating 88. I give him credit for beating them in 88. In '88, they beat them. So
but they were hurt for that one. No, he didn't beat them.
My point was
knock it off, Doug.
It's not knocking it off. It's just a fact.
You said he said he beat them. No, but they were. You said no, they were hurt. He still beat them, but yes, they were hurt.
It's how is that hypothetical by noticing that they were hurt?
No, I didn't say it was a hypothetical. I'm saying you said he beat them. No, they were hurt. He still beat them, but yes, they were hurt.
Man,
they were hurt.
If you let's be real, if you fighting somebody, bro, they have a broken rib and you knock them out off a rib shot, are you really gonna take credit for that win?
Hell yeah.
I'm not.
Well, that's what happened. That's what happened. That's what they claiming that what's that the fight that just happened?
And then I'm gonna beat their ass again.
That's what he claimed though. I don't know if
I'm gonna beat their ass again when they're healthy.
That's what he claimed.
That's why I want to see a rematch with them because I want to see if.
Wait, well, what if that nigga's lying? Niggas, oh yeah, my wrist hurt. That nigga could be lying.
Even before they was fighting, they was saying that Javante had like spies in his camp.
Oh yeah, a mole. He had a mole.
Man. That's what I'm saying. That could be a lie.
James Harden crossed.
Listen, they have to do a rematch. If they do a rematch fully healthy, then I'll be like, oh, I bet. But
so Javante shouldn't take credit for that victory.
If he got a broken rib,
no, not if. Should he take credit or not?
No, did he have a broken rib?
I don't fucking know, but did he? Should he take credit or not?
If he had a broken rib, at least in my mind,
here you go with the if.
I'm just saying, if he had a broken rib, I would.
Bro, the nigga, he even knocked, but he knocked him down even before that race. Right? He knocked that nigga down.
Oh yeah, he did. Yes. But I wouldn't give him that much praise for it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Shit, hey, I'm taking that. I'm taking that victory, and I'm getting more money in the next fight.
Maybe I'm just wired differently. I don't want to beat nobody off their fucking weakest. I want to beat somebody at their absolute best.
Okay. Let me ask you. So So if he talking shit, he gotta. So I come up to you, Dub. I got a cast on, and I say, "Motherfucker, I'll beat your bitch ass." And then I say, "I want to fight." Are you gonna let me whoop your ass? Or are you gonna beat me up?
No. I'm gonna beat you up. Never. When you get healthy, when you get healthy, I'm gonna be like, when you get healthy, see me again, so I can beat you.
Exactly. But my point is, you ain't taking no L's. You ain't taking no L's.
Nah, but I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I beat somebody up earlier,
Yeah, I am. Hey, this nigga came up talking shit with a cast on, and I whooped his ass.
That's funny. That's funny. But you're not looking at like, yeah, that's making me a better fighter. Nah, bro. Like,
I didn't say that. I said I won.
He got 30.
He got 30. I don't like taking credit like that, bro.
I bet the under on Tatum's overall game prop at 29.5. He's already cleared it.
Ox was right. Embiid and Harden are bums. Well, Jokic gets excuses when his teammates aren't healthy, but Embiid gets crucified when he is injured. 2020 healthy Embiid played great. No one cares. He did play good in the bubble. I would say that. Embiid, a regular season merchant, was never top 5. What happens to James Harden's floater?
That's another great man. That's another great point in the comments, bro. If you get in the ring, you good enough to fight.
Huh?
If you get in the ring, you good enough to fight.
Let me ask you this, right? Because there's tournaments, right? When I used to do wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say if I become a state champion when the previous state champ. This actually happened in my life, actually, which was funny as hell. Not me being state champion, but what happened to my friend. The state champion was there. My friend got into like states and everything. But let's say somebody won state champion the year before. He had mono the next year, right? So the dude had mono, didn't play in states.
Shouldn't have been kissing on them nasty girls, man. That's what happened when you kiss ugly girls.
Which you're right, which is fine. I know him, he was a wild boy. We weren't looking. We always came in with the mindset, nah, that was Cray. That was his division. The dude who won it, he won it. Who cares? That's Cray's division. We're not bigging it up like that just because somebody seeped the glory when somebody wasn't able to play. Just not doing it. It's fucking weird.
I like to, because
that's fine, but at the same time, go ahead, Big Dog. My bad,
it's weird for me because sometimes I see people like give people a pass, like if they were hurt, like, oh, he was hurt, it's okay, he played bad. But if he played amazingly, we're gonna fucking, my bad,
100%,
rocket him to the moon. 100%, he played hurt, and he cooked everybody. He did this, he did that. So because of that, to me, if you're on the court, I'd like to analyze your game equally.
Because if Garcia won, what are we saying?
Exactly. He had a broken rib. He beat him up.
If you're hurt with house money,
that's what happens.
You play with house money. Sometimes you play with house money.
If you're going out there,
I don't like that.
I don't like that, bro. I don't like that.
All right, watch this. If somebody who's an underdog wins, they're going to revel in all the glory.
Right, but if he's healthy, though. If he's an
underdog and he wins, it doesn't matter.
If somebody's an underdog and they upset somebody, they're going to revel in all the glory of, right? right?
Well, I'm talking about basketball. I don't even know if you're talking about
basketball. Use basketball.
It's like if the Miami Heat lost. If they lost, it would have been whatever. They were like they lost.
Yeah, but I'm talking about individual play. I'm not talking about a team. I'm talking about individual play.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
No, bro, because if they go out there hurt, like Jimmy was playing hurt against the Knicks.
No, but
he played
if Jimmy played bad against Milwaukee, would have been like it's the number 1 rated defense. Drew Holiday's nice with it. Brooke Lopez is nice with it. You know what I mean? It's like fine.
No, I would have said he
played bad
bad
against the number 1 seed, but then he plays great.
I would have gave him. I would have gave him the same.
Hey, that motherfucker's hurt.
And that's fair. If you're gonna give him the same.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
I get you. I mean,
I don't agree with that, bro. No.
Dub, tell me you up here trolling, Dub. Tell me you
expectations plays a part. I agree.
Exactly.
I agree that expectations play a part for sure.
Exactly. Expectation plays a part.
Yeah, because if somebody's hurt, I'm not expecting them to play well. I'm not. If I know that somebody's hurt, I'm not going to expect much out of them. So if they're able to still produce at the same or a higher level, you best believe I'm going to hype them up. That's fucking crazy. That's not normal.
Everybody loves the Michael Jordan flu game. Everybody loves.
I understand what
If I show up to work sick, and still able to do my job at a very high level, my manager
you get praised for that. For
my
sure.
manager will be like, "Damn, you a dog, bro."
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's the way it works.
Yeah. There we go. We got him.
I'm not gonna fight it. It's what I believe in. I understand.
But at the same time,
I'm not gonna say y'all are lying because I understand what you're saying.
But at the same time, if somebody gets
not everything has to be a cook battle, bro. I understand what you're saying.
No, I think me and Ty finally agreed on something. That's
yeah, we agree on that. But at the same time, when Ryan Garcia gets in the ring, Javonte still got a job to do, bro. At the end of the day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I still think
Jason Tatum is crazy.
I still think Garcia
right now.
I still think Garcia is a great fighter. A better fighter than I still think Davis is a better fighter than Garcia. I do think that he did take advantage of him having a hurt rib.
Sure. Okay. That's fair. But
he knocked him out regularly in the first round.
Yeah, he knocked him down. He did.
Nah, but he got up. That was like a surprise. It happened to me and my brother before. We was fighting. I called him, and it was like one of those where, like, when you catch somebody, you like, "Dang, bro, I gotta chill out real quick and gather myself." But he bounced back from it. Then it was just a rip shot. He didn't open himself up.
Doug, tell me you was trolling with the Isaiah Thomas thing, though, about you don't care about his ring because everybody was hurt.
I don't care about sucking it up.
What do you mean by that? I need you to pause.
When people. I'm gonna say it again. When people sucking it up because he beat the Boston Celtics and the Showtime Lakers, I don't want to. I'm not sucking it up.
So what about the next year? What about the next year though, Dub?
They didn't even face any of those teams.
They didn't face
because they lost. Because they lost, Dub.
Dub, who's a better defender, Isaiah Thomas or Jason Kidd?
Oh, Jason
Kidd, what?
Thank you. Junebug was trying to tell me yesterday that Isaiah Thomas is a better defender.
I can't do this with you today, Gabe. Not today.
No, we're not doing this. Let's watch.
I'm gonna get real nasty, and y'all gonna be looking at.
We don't gotta get into it. That's all I wanted to hear.
Jason Tatum, 35 is wild.
He's going nasty.
Yeah, that boy cooking.
50. He really about to.
He's not even shooting.
He's about to hit the 50 ball.
I mean, he's not settling for threes.
What's crazy is like you see how everybody is hyped when Jason Tatum's finally going off. But when he's trash, you don't hear a damn word from nobody, bro.
You don't hear him. They were literally just cooking him the other day.
Just launched a 3.
I swear I didn't hear no cooking from him, bro. All I kept hearing about how clutch he was in the fourth. Like nobody.
This is how Jason Tatum should be playing, in my opinion. Like
he can't do.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy that I called it. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't care if he's. I'm just happy I called it.
Let's go. That we called it.
We called it, bro.
The Sixers need a run right now. They need a run.
Yeah, they need a run. With all this being said, with Jason Tatum going off, they're still in the game now. They're still in the game right now.
Look. Embiid been hurt playing through an injury this whole entire series, but you got people in the comments talking about Dark Rivers finna blow another lead. Do you see what I be saying, bro? Like
James Harden passed
just straight stupidity, bro.
Somehow it's Doc Rivers' fault. I don't agree.
All game,
exactly, bro.
He'll probably get fired. He'll probably get fired.
But no, we got told it was the rhythm, man. I don't know, man.
We were told the rhythm. Yeah, I don't agree with the whole. Oh, she's bad.
Just hit another. She was bad though.
She was bad. I love that curly hair on a woman.
Yeah.
That curly hair is so sexy, bro.
Chill out. This ain't Dubs world, bro. This ain't Dubs world, bro. Chill out.
Go through the step through, man. Yo, Horford is really locking this dude. He's making him think.
Yeah, Horford's a smart defender, man.
He's making him think.
He really is.
I'm saying he's a smart defender, but watch them have to go against the Lakers. Jalen's gonna tell me how Al Horford is so trash on defense. Watch
I always think he's a smart defender. I think he's always been a smart defender. Knows how to use his body.
Step through.
If somebody.
My bad. My bad.
No, you got it.
Oh my
I was gonna say,
Yo,
y'all don't think
Tatum
that y'all don't think that Al Horford's gonna be able to guard AD? Like, I'm not saying he's gonna lock him up, but
he's gonna be able to make him work.
I think
He's gonna make him work.
AD takes a lot of jump shots.
Tatum just caught fire, man. Tatum just caught fire right now.
Tatum is up. It's up.
The Celtics.
Oh, get that shit out of here.
Let's go.
It's over with. It's Celtics heat now. It's over with. Tatum is him right now.
Y'all. Somebody said, when is Dub gonna stop sucking himself up? Never.
Never.
Dub, you might be right about that. It's hard.
Hey, we got another one.
And that's my favorite player of all time.
Oh, hello.
Oh, damn. What you said favorite? She said,
oh my God.
James is my favorite player ever.
What are they doing in this pick and roll? What are they doing in this pick and roll defense?
Bro, stop with the John Wall shit.
No,
John Wall's crazy though. That'd be crazy. John Wall's a reach.
That's where it's crazy.
Yeah, that's
the crazy. Like the John Wall, that's the crazy part. I would never agree with you on that.
Hold on. Wait, real quick, y'all. This is why Doc Rivers gets blamed. Jason Tatum is on a burner, and you playing drop coverage and letting this dude shoot wide open fucking threes. That's why Doc Rivers gets blamed.
Oh my God! No. Hold on, real quick, Tyson. Tyson, you're talking about one game, bro. This isn't just one game. This is
game 7. What are you talking about?
But I'm saying it's a whole series that goes into this. It's not just one part of the game.
No. We're not doing this, bro. I'm talking about the game right now. It's game 7. Regardless of how we got here, we're at this point. Game 7. Jason Tatum is on a fucking burner, and you playing drop coverage. This dude just pulls up a wide open 3 with Al Horford setting the pick, and Embiid is standing in the fucking paint. That's the problem.
Do the whole thing.
You got a point, man.
Hey, Todd,
we're not going to do the whole thing where we take one game.
I got to tell Todd. When you put it like that, I'm gonna shut the fuck up because that's a really
that's a stupid way of thinking, bro.
At halftime,
it's game 7 though, bro.
That's a stupid way of thinking, bro.
How, Junebug? How?
Because this is a whole entire series, bro. More than
game.
No. I understand what you're saying. That game 7. I understand he's not supposed to be doing the things that he's doing right now. But to put the entire hold on, real quick. To put the entire blame on Doc Rivers as far as
I didn't say the entire blame, bro.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the comments. I'm talking about people saying Doc Rivers blowing another lead. But does Doc Rivers deserve blame? Right now in this moment, does Doc Rivers deserve any blame? Yes, for sure.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
For sure. But I'm saying when this season is over with and he's fired, are you guys going to say he deserved to be fired? It was his fault. He lost another lead. The same way y'all doing with Monty Williams right now, who's been the best regular season coach in the last 3 years.
Yeah, no one's attacking Monty.
No. Last night I was on Bob's stream and they were doing Monty dirty, bro. They were doing Monty dirty. Everyone's saying that it's Monty's fault. He's got fired. If you're not getting the job done, like they don't want to talk about the 2 stinkers that their stars had in 2 back-to-back closeout games, game 6 and game 7, and how they lost in the finals with a crippled Chris Paul against the best team in the league at the time, the Bucks.
But here's the issue I'm having. As a Suns fan, I like Monty Williams. Bro. But here's my issue. The franchise banked on Ayton. They put the money behind him, right?
Right.
And my head coach apparently can't get through to this guy. My head coach is having arguments on the bench with this dude in crucial situations. So at that point, I have to look at Monty Williams and say, this is not working, bro.
Aiden.
He had to bench him. He had to bench him last year. Hold on. He had to bench him last year. Then this year, they still having disagreements and whatnot, and what Aiton's role is going to be. Ayton wants the ball, blah, blah, blah. The Phoenix Sun organization has put the money behind Ayton.
And so at this point, what the Phoenix Suns organization is saying, we believe in Ayton over Monty Williams. Sometimes you have to make a decision.
That's game, bro. That's game. That's
But they're shopping Ayton right now, though.
DeAndre Tyson.
I'll trade DeAndre.
So you said basically, Tyson, you said basically it's like a
JT
DeAndre Ayton or Monty Williams type of thing.
I think that plays a huge part in it, yes.
Okay, and since they already put the money behind Ayton, they have to go with him. You think if they
could also they might also have him on the trading block. I don't know what the Phoenix organization is thinking, if they're riding with 18 or if they put him on the trade. I would put him on the trading block, but I'm not the organization.
They put the report out.
It's already reported that he's gonna get shopped heavily and Chris Paul.
Right. Okay. So the organization is basically saying Monty Williams didn't make proper adjustments, didn't utilize their bench, didn't do all these things, didn't get the best out of Ayton, all these other things.
But ain't that a lot though? Isn't that a lot?
And I get that. I understand that.
That cap.
Hey Tyson, I say this on
Read the super chat, guy. Read the super chat. Read that super chat.
I'm gonna say this rule. This is wild. I'm not saying everything. A team of blank, and Glenn Rivers will never go anywhere. A fraud coaching another two frauds. Embiid was never top five. Stop saying he is.
This is stupidity right here. When has Doc Rivers ever been a fraud coach? Whoever that is, drop him the link, bro. I want to know how he's a fraud coach, bro. Just tell me. Come up here and tell me how Doc Rivers is a fraud.
Have you seen his Game 7 record?
Hey Tyson, I say this on Zero Stream. I feel like you should trade Miles Turner with the picks to Indiana. I feel like he's a better fit.
Oh, I agree 100%, brother. I agree 100%.
Man, you can't blame Monty. You can't blame Monty for Ayton playing like shit. You can't blame Monty for Chris Paul getting hurt.
But you can blame him for the relationship.
I think he lost the locker room. I think he lost the locker room.
He definitely lost the locker room.
This game is up. And Ty, I would say, listen, I'm fine with Monty Williams yoking up DeAndre Ayton because it's like, bro.
No, I agree. I agree. But at the end of the day, you got practices for this. You got all the other stuff for this in the game. If we're gonna praise Phil Jackson for getting his guys ready to play, if we're gonna praise Spoelstra for getting the best out of his teammates, then you got to do the opposite when your team's not ready to play, bro.
Hold on, Tyson. What do you mean though? What was he supposed to do in that moment? What did
I don't know? I understand what you're saying, brother.
No, I'm not trying to get like your coaching. What you think like as a coach he should do. But I'm saying when you have the moments where your star center doesn't want to show up,
that's not backcourt.
Hold on, real quick. You have no bench depth whatsoever. Your two star players are playing subpar in a closeout game, and two years in a row. Because remember last year, Luka Magic was in that bitch going crazy, and they couldn't hit a shot.
I got you. I agree. It was
3 for 14. Okay,
hold on. I agree with you. Hold on, brother. I agree with you 100%, man. But this is the way the NBA works. We're gonna blame Budenholzer for his guys not playing well. We're gonna blame Budenholzer for his defensive player of the year getting cooked. He's out of there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this is the way the NBA works. If your coach doesn't schematically make the adjustments, whatever have you, and get the best out of his players in a given moment, then you got to go, bro. That's the way. Spoelstra, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you're going to give coaches credit, if coaches are an important value to a team and we're giving them credit for all the things they're doing, you have to give blame when the guys aren't ready to play.
That's just so dumb. No, that's such a like that.
How is that dumb?
That's why because at the end of the day, we all know, like you just acknowledged, that it wasn't his fault. So at the end of the day, when you do give credit to him, you do give him credit if he does do good. But at the end of the day, you have to acknowledge that it's like you just did, that it's not his fault that the reason that those people played the way he did. So do you actually think, I know you're saying that's the way the NBA goes, but do you think that's actually how it's supposed to go? That you get fired when your people, the people that you put in the position to do the best that they can, didn't show up? Like, is that like
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Jude, but I think sometimes coaches are unfairly fired.
Did he put 100%?
Like, it's a lot of scapegoats in the league, bro.
No, 100%. I agree with that.
Atlanta coach who just got fired, scapegoat.
No, he was trash. He was trash.
Scapegoat. Steve Nash, scapegoat. Like literally, people was just using like. Come on.
No. First of all, we don't know as just players watching the game. I mean, guys watching the game. We don't know what's going on in that locker room. First of all, we don't know what's going on at these practices.
We can't see the players and the stinkers that they put up and the things that they do, and the injuries that
100%. But maybe the players feel like the schematics that they were running weren't advantageous for them. You know what I'm saying? Making the proper adjustments, doing this and that. Maybe the players feel Torrey Gregg should have got more run. Maybe the players feel OG, whatever.
He started off that series getting.
I understand what you're saying, bro. I understand what you. I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying maybe the players feel, maybe the organization feel. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what they feel. I don't know, bro. We're not in the locker room.
Dumb. Not you. I'm just saying in general, like the way the NBA is set up, bro. It should be a lot of people, even though they all move around and they still get different jobs. It's a lot of people, a lot of coaches, especially, who've just been used as scapegoats to get out of the.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with that.
A lot of poor play, like people just have terrible play, and it's not their fault, bro. Like, what the hell did everybody want Doc Rivers to do with Ben Simmons standing under the rim over Trae Young and not wanting to dunk the ball, bro? I just don't. I don't expect what people want them to do. Like,
hold on, I need everyone.
I agree with Junebug. Like, it's only so much a coach can really do.
I agree
with that.
But at the same time, it's like we can't give Eric Spoelstra. So, do you give Eric Spoelstra the credit for make how his guys look over there, or is it more on the players' perspective? It's weird, bro. I look at it. It's like 50,
that's my point.
50.
But the thing is, the difference between Spo and Doc Rivers is that Doc Rivers is actually operating like a system, and he's adjusting to the system too. Like one of the adjustments he made in the Miami Heat series versus the Bucks, he had Bam Adebayo bringing the ball up. You feel me? Jimmy Butler running off ball.
And also he completed.
Do you think Doc Rivers is doing that mid game?
He's not even like,
bro. He doesn't do it mid game, but he does it series. Steve Kerr is the exact same way. He doesn't make adjustments.
I think Spo's a better coach, though.
Okay,
but his thing,
it's a lot of people who don't do that mid game. It's some people who go back, they watch the film, and they do it during the series.
But no, see, Junebug, you getting personal.
The thing is, I'm not taking it personal. I'm just saying.
No, the question was asked, like, are we going to give Spo credit? 100%. When he's doing things like that mid-game, he gets credit for that.
It was just the fact that you was like, you don't see Doc Rivers making changes. And I seen, hold on. With Monty Williams, right? Before the postseason even started, I was like, the Suns aren't going to do shit because their defense is completely ass. And I seen Monty Williams change it after game one, where he was shifting his team
100%.
Three guards come in at the same time when Kawhi thought that he was going to just flush the paint every single time, and then you got Kawhi just down there pump faking, like surrounded by 2 to 3 people. Like I've seen people come up with schemes, and I've seen him come up with changes in the middle of his game. But still, at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do with a depleted bench, no bench whatsoever, and your 2 players are the only people that's really getting off. Like me and Gabe went through the stats the other day, bro. And it was literally like no one else in double digits in some games. Like it's just
right.
Booker and Kevin Durant going off over there.
No, I hear you. Yeah. But the thing with the dog point is that it's a talent. Like Spo is doing it with like lesser talent. Plus,
he's doing it with the Miami Skyforce, man. Like
because like even though like I'm gonna go back to 2020 with Doc Rivers, and yes, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard was playing bad. I mean, when Paul George playing bad, but that's why you take him out, sit him down, and scheme over that, and like put another player in. No one just let the player play bad. I know he's a star player, but
I don't really see a lot of people.
You're not going to bench Kawhi Leonard.
I'm not saying bench him, but I'm saying like
I hate to interrupt, but I need everybody to understand something, right? I don't want us to get distracted from what's the most important thing here. And minus BM and said it. Get him, Dub. Harden. Who is he?
He's not him.
We got told it was rhythm.
Harden is.
I heard that he was so much better than John Wall, so much better shooter.
Oh
He
my
can't
God.
even make a three. He
He's
can't
better
even
than
make
John
a
Wall.
But
three.
James Harden at his worst is better than John Wall, bro. I don't.
This quarter has been terrible for Philly. This quarter has been
go off on
terrible
the
for
panel.
Nah. Y'all leave Ticket alone tomorrow, man. Ticket gonna go crazy on y'all if y'all bring that shit up.
Boston running away with it.
See, Doug, if you would have
25-point game.
instead of saying the John Wall take, if you would have said, "I just don't believe Harden is good as everybody else say he is," or he might be overrated,
You would get a million people agreeing with you. A million.
Yeah, true.
But you said he is worse than John Wall.
Yeah,
And
that's
just
crazy.
wrong.
That's crazy.
That's wrong.
Hey, I don't know.
That's
You know
the
what?
problem.
I don't
Hey, when the Celtics are
understand
playing like this,
what's
they're
so
scary.
crazy about not being better than an All-NBA performer in John Wall, who's dropping 23 and 10 in his time. What's so bad about that? Who's playing? What's so bad?
Because at the same time, in the whole time, James Harden was out there.
We're talking about James Harden.
We're talking about James Harden now, though. We're talking about current James Harden.
Okay, but he's still doing comparing John Wall at his best to James Harden at his worst.
James Harden is still better than John Wall.
No, hold on. If we're talking about James Harden today, no, hold on. James Harden today and John Wall are a lot more comparable. Obviously, at their peaks, James Harden clears John Wall.
That's fine.
Peak
James
John
Harden
Wall
today.
Yeah, today.
No, he's
it's better
James
than
Harden
think
today.
anyone can agree that.
Watch this. Yo,
John Wall is
Dale,
nice.
James Harden today, as a second option, not even the main guy like John Wall was, as a second option, has had 2 games in this series not making threes, not making a single three, and that's been the main catalyst on why he was better than John Wall. Combining 2 games going 5 for 28, having a game last game going 4 for 14. This game, how many shots he made this game?
You know what, Doug? No, wait.
I got you.
I'm thinking about it, right?
Oh my God.
You know what's crazy? It's a 2-point game at one point.
What's up, Dale?
Jason Tatum is going fucking bonkers.
Jason Tatum is crazy.
If we're talking about today, right?
Do you know you
John
can
Wall
do
is
that
better.
Yeah, John
Like,
Wall.
you can do that with. You can do that with anything. You can compare
So,
someone
I'm looking
at
at
their
it,
best
right?
to their worst, and they're going to be better, bro. So you're talking about all-time John Wall is better than James Harden right now.
Oh my God.
course.
Season by season. And this is what I said. Like, all I said was say it, and then y'all jump on my case acting like I said something crazy.
Wait, so
then I have
Doug,
to
what are you
cape
trying
for
to
it.
That is
say?
crazy, Doug.
What
That
are
is
you-
crazy.
Dub,
June,
I'm not
June.
getting with. See, now this is what I don't get. I'm not getting what you're trying to say, Dub. Are you trying to say
Okay, yeah. Just tell me
all
what you're
time
trying to
is
say.
all time Dub is
my
all
God.
time John Wall better than
I'm a reverse it. Hold on, I'm about to tell you the whole story.
Thank you.
All this started was when I was saying John Wall in this era because it was an open gym. I said John Wall in this era and who he could be better than and where do I think he would rank in this era. Then I said James Harden was one of those guys. Then it's all sparked from me just talking about John Wall where he ranked in this era, and all I said was he would be better than current James Harden.
Yeah.
And then all of this, you're a hater.
I think defensively that's where the separator is. So I agree.
Okay.
With you.
Yeah,
So,
if you're talking
this
about
all
after
sparked from-
Houston
this-
Rockets,
this all sparked from literally all sparked from me trying to rank John Wall in this era, and now I'm getting a called a hater for putting him over Wall or Harden.
because
I
like
don't
what
get it. I
you're
don't get
saying
it.
right now
I don't
just
get it.
sounds so weird.
No,
But
the
I get what
keyword, the keyword there is current. No, the keyword there is current. Current is the keyword there. You got to listen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Because
I think
when you compare them at their best, it's literally not even close. Like
Exactly.
James Harden just clears.
But current, that's fair.
But
Current.
when you're talking about right now,
this James Harden's right now, and I think it's about like a point or two. I don't think it's that.
Yeah, it's not a little bit. It's not a lot better.
And it's only, and I think defensively, that's where the separator is from John Wall and James Harden. I still think playmaking wise, James Harden might take him by a little bit because John Wall was a good playmaker in his day. I still think
but
James
Harden's a great playmaker now, way better than he was in Houston.
They were both doing a lot of floppy action.
Doing
a lot of it. Because
I think
John Wall, how many times he just fed what's his name Beal off of a pick
right.
I was like, damn, bro, it's a lot.
I say John Wall is obviously a better transition player, and he's better at pushing the pace. He's better at getting guys kind of better looks in the transition type offense. But in the half court, I still might have James Harden.
Over motherfucking titles, man.
In the half court, yeah. I mean, John Wall in the half court would definitely struggle a little bit, but people forget how explosive John Wall was. John Wall could get.
Oh yeah. But I mean, it's crazy that we're comparing John Wall's peak to right now James Harden anyway.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
But why y'all calling it crazy? Where this stemmed from a conversation.
No, I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not putting it in context of the conversation. I'm just saying that it's crazy that we're arguing that.
Ty, you know what's crazy? I told Dub that same thing word for word. I told him like it's crazy how people really find it crazy to say someone in their prime is better than someone on the deep.
Right, exactly.
No, Dub, because I never seen the clip or whatever of you.
I was there and I still forgot. I remember the whole.
All I heard is that you said John Wall.
What would John Wall be like?
Right, that's how people spun it. That's how people spun it.
Right.
That's how people spun with Dub was saying.
This is all. It happens with me all the time, and maybe because I allow this, but I don't know. I don't know why it happens.
Yeah, you don't give context.
I know why you do it because it's click. It's definitely viewable. You know, people see that and they say, "Oh no," and they get up in arms, and everybody views it. And now everybody's coming for Dub's head. But the whole time, all he said was that John Wall's peak is better than James Harden right now.
If you see a thumbnail that says John Wall is better than James Harden,
exactly. Dub know what he's doing. Dub know what he's doing. Copycat. Dub know what he's doing. And I'm not mad at you. That's what this game is about.
When you add that context, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. Because I'm like, bro, of course, Peak and James Harden right now. Hell no, I'm thinking John Wall.
This game is getting real ugly. It's a 26.
No, it's over with.
Bro, ain't no real ugly. This is OV, bro.
I was being held accountable. Like Doc,
James Harden is going to be held
accountable.
Joel Embiid's not going to be held accountable. I promise.
No. Joel got to eat that, bro. He got to take that.
He should be though. He should be.
Ox in the building.
Babo.
Is that Big Bob?
Big Bob.
Hey, Ox, how you feel about that bum?
Big Ox. What's good, Ox? What's good, Ox?
He's a bum. I told you.
What's the word?
Bob doesn't show no love.
I told you he's a bum.
He's a bum.
Look, Joel's a bum.
That's a capital B.
That's two bums. And then
I don't know. Y'all gonna feel a little crazy if they come back now. Hold on.
Time on. Wait. I keep hearing something in the background with somebody.
Yeah, got a little echo.
And I can't figure out who it is. Is somebody watching TV?
I am watching the game, but that shit on.
I'm hearing somebody. I'm hearing like, is that Leaf talking or something back?
Leaf, mean, Bob, you got something in the background that you watch the TV on?
No, is it me? Because I'm not watching. My daughter watching something out in the front room.
No, that sounds like PC, like 30 minutes ago or something.
The thing about Miami is they're not gonna. They really did like.
That's Junebug. That's
Junebug.
Yeah.
It is Junebug.
That's the old clips.
We caught him.
Yeah, I'm over here confused. I'm like, I know I hear something. I can't figure it out.
It is Leaf.
Hey, Jalen.
Yeah.
Doug.
What's up, man?
What's up with this? Health, y'all got a health bias? Y'all bias against teams that stay healthy?
No, we need the context of injury.
Right, Bob. Let's talk about it.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Y'all love y'all being prejudiced against teams that stay healthy?
No,
exactly.
That some players and some teams have had really bad luck with injuries.
So Bobby, it's like this, Bobby, right? If we're both running a race,
I need to hear this.
But you're running a race with like a 20-pound vest or 30-pound vest on you, and I'm rolling free willy dilly. You know, if I beat you, I'm not going to look at it the same as if you didn't have the weights on.
When
you put it like that,
it's not your fault I got weights on, Doug.
Exactly, bro.
You should run your race as hard as you can.
I find it very disrespectful that you're going to run against me with weights on. I'm not going to lie. I want you at your best. And that's just the way I'm wired.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm not going to lie. Bobby, that's just the way.
NBA.
But I'm not. No, that's a bad analogy because that's a choice, Doug. That's a choice to put weights on.
Okay. If you are battling through plantar fasciitis, you know what fasciitis is?
Yeah.
Your foot, you can't run.
I have no idea what that is.
It's like
the bottom of your foot. It's like
bottom of your foot.
So if you're battling through that and you're trying to race against me and I beat you, I'm not gonna take it the same as when I beat you full strength. I'm just wired differently in my mind frame.
But a dub is a dub, though.
Like it's like, bro, I don't want to face you when you're hurt. I don't want to face you when you.
But it's not your choice, Dub. You don't get to bow out.
I'm not gonna sit here and revel in me beating Bob off of that shit. I'm just not, bro.
Well, you don't have to revel in it, but you're still the champion.
Nah, don't give me that shit.
Is you trying to like bring back some more Giannis slander or what?
No. Y'all check it out. Y'all look real quick. This all I'm saying. If this team has to get penalized because they played a team that was hurt, then that's on the other team. Maybe they should figure out a way to stay healthy. Be stronger. Have a better body. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not our fault.
Not everybody's blessed with the same body, man.
Sometimes injuries aren't about just taking.
But that's not the team's fault, Dub. You can't penalize the team.
We got to blame God, Dub. Is that what you're
saying? But here's what Dub would do.
Hold up, Ty. No, yes, my little brother got fucked up knees, and it has nothing to do with how he lived his life. He's lived the way
for sure.
With all due respect to your little brother, Dub, if he check up with me, I'm gonna beat his ass on that court. Check up with me. I don't care.
No, that's
you on the court.
Now
you
we're
on the
talking
court
about something different.
Yeah, you're talking about something different. No, that's the same thing. I can't. You can't take my trophy away just because.
I'm not taking it. I have no choice but to accept the belt.
No, Dub, I heard you say that you're not giving credit to these rings. That's
not what I said. That's not what I said. In terms of my value on my stock, going into how I rank and view somebody as them as a player, I'm not gonna look into I'm not gonna look into if they won or lost. I'm gonna look at how they won, how they lost. That's
I got you. Okay, Dub, that's another thing. Dub, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. You can't say KD team was hurt, and then at the same time give him praise for dropping 50 a game. I
was about to say
you can't do it the same way because he wouldn't have had 50 if his other teammates were healthy. You can't have it both ways.
I guarantee. Don't you?
Well, I mean, you don't know that. You don't know that, but
but that's what I'm saying though. If you're going by, like you said, he's going by probabilities and all this stuff. And the probability is that KD with Kyrie and Harden healthy wouldn't have been dropping 50. So you can't have it both ways, bro.
Still played well though. Somebody played well without
him. Somebody's playing well.
But you praising him though. You praising him for his guys being injured.
No, I'm not. I'm praising him for sitting here having one of the best series.
But he still lost.
But he played well.
I understand he played well, but what I'm saying is he wouldn't have to do all that carrying if his guys were healthy. So now you're taxing him. You're taxing him for his guys being. You're taxing him. Hold on. Hold on, real quick. You're taxing them. You're taxing the other team for those guys not being healthy, and at the same time, you're praising him when he performs well.
Todd, let me ask you this: is Kevin Durant's performance on the Nets better than his performance on the Warriors?
It don't matter. He won with
no.
Well, we can talk about the performance individually, though.
It's not.
Hell no.
You don't view KD going up against the Bucks.
No. Here's why. Let me explain why. Hold on. Let me explain why. Can I explain why? Jalen, hold on real quick. Can I explain why? Can I explain why?
Crazy.
Can I explain why?
Hey, Dub, Gabe, somebody call Ron right now. Y'all remember what he said?
Bobby, let me explain why. Let me explain why. When you're on a team with Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and you go out and lead that team in points and do all these great things defensively and all that, I'm gonna give that credit. I don't care. I don't praise Bob. I don't praise. Hold on, real quick. I don't praise Bradley Beal for going out and getting 30 on a bum team that's not going nowhere. I praise a player that's on a good team and still leading that team.
I see what you're saying, but it's not like that. It's not like that.
Like, I'm not saying that you're not giving KD credit.
I'm saying he didn't perform better in those. Just because he had more points doesn't mean he performed better.
I'm telling you,
Tyson. You telling me right here, Tyson, that you got to do that. His main guys is out, and he wields this team to overtime drops 50 and almost wins the game if he had wear a shoe size less.
What about the other
that
three
game
games?
Wasn't
Exactly.
Other games.
Individually, you can't tell me he didn't play better individually with the lesser team he had, and he carried them to a win almost. I ain't saying he did win, and almost don't count.
Bro,
he played better individually.
That was a great game. I give you credit. Yes, that was a great game. But to say that he played better just because his teammates were out and he had to go out there and drop 50, all praise. That's great. But that doesn't mean he played better when he has a better team and still leads that team and plays well. That doesn't mean he played better.
Watch this.
So what's the difference?
Wait, because it's not just that. It's not about just him dropping 50. Kevin Durant, he was also playing good defense that series. He was also playmaking, probably the best he's ever played in his whole entire career. And then Kevin Durant, not just dropping 35, he did it on great efficiency as well. So a guy being able to rise to the
Did he do it on good efficiency in Golden State?
Yes, he did. He actually did on better efficiency. But the difference is playing next to Jeff Green is different from playing next to Stephen Clay, which makes it easier for him.
I understand
that.
No. Wait. So what you're saying? All we're saying is a guy performing in those circumstances, we're going to evaluate higher. When you're analyzing a guy at work and they showed the ability to overcome the lack of their team members around them, you're going to praise and hold them to a very high standard.
Hold on. But at the same time, are you gonna say if he failed and y'all didn't meet the quota and the company is still in shambles, he's not gonna get that praise? We're gonna say, oh man, he tried, blamed, but he didn't get it done. But hold on. But when he has a great team and he still is outperforming everybody and he's still doing that thing and you guys are putting up record numbers, he's still getting the praise. So which one is better?
Yeah, he gets the whole entire praise, Tyson. He gets the whole praise.
I'm not saying that Kevin Durant didn't play well and didn't perform well in that series or whatever have you. And that game was amazing. I give you that. But at the same time, don't take away when somebody has a good team and they go out there and ball the same way.
I'm not taking away anything from what Kevin Durant has done. And that's what you're confusing. You're conflicting this, and that's not what we're saying. We're not saying KD played worse. All we're saying is they both played at a great level. They both performed at a great level, no matter what. So all we're saying is because of some of the circumstances that held this guy back from being great, he was still able to do that. Almost like when you're at work. When we're at work, we fail as a team, but that one dude on the team has done a lot of caring. We're gonna praise him, and we're gonna treat him the same as if he's on a team which is successful if he's doing the same work.
Hold on, I got you. Okay. Real quick. We talked about expectations earlier too. So what is your expectations on the Nets team that's decimated as opposed to your expectations on the Golden State team with all those great players?
I expect them not to win a game.
I expect them to get
exactly. Okay, you expect them not to win a game. So when expectations comes more pressure, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
When KD's on a great team and he's expected to play well, when he has pressure. Hold on. When he has the pressure to play well and you still perform, isn't that better than having no expectations and performing well?
It depends on the scenario which you're a part of, right?
Oh shit! Here we go. In a vacuum.
No. We can ask Bob. So Bob, when you're on a team that you got a bunch of guys around you that is just, if not better than you or just as good as you, and y'all gonna run through the squad and y'all gonna run through whoever y'all play against. Do you have more pressure or less pressure in a situation of when you're by yourself, all your main guys are hurt, and you
ain't expected to win shit,
and you ain't expected.
It depends. I mean, there's pressure both ways. You got pressure because if
hell no.
Nah, yeah, you do.
If you're the main guy in your team,
let Bobby answer.
Go ahead. My bad.
You got it,
so when I'm saying it's two. It goes both ways, bro. Because I've been playing with like, for instance, point guards that's at a whole another level, and I'm like, yo, I gotta step up. I can't even though Like, I gotta keep my hands up, you know what I'm saying? If I miss a pass from him, he's gonna be on my ass. Like, bro, what's that? You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm not holding up my end of the bargain against these top level cats, that's a lot of pressure. In fact, I would say, you know what? I would say it's more pressure. I would say it's more pressure to play with better players than it is.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Hold on, but also
because if I'm playing with them and I fuck it up.
Right.
Like,
if you don't
do the main reason.
But
if I fuck it up and I have no expectations.
But hold on, Kevin Durant also knew though in that situation, if he had a bad game, he had a guy like Steph or Clay to pick him up. He knew that if he had 1 point shooting game, he could do other things.
No. It's
when he's with himself, though, he's like, you know what, I got to.
I'm not gonna lie, Bobby. I have to heavily disagree. Mainly
because that's respect. I respect you disagreeing, Doug, because like I said, there's pressure both ways.
There is pressure,
it's more pressure,
and that's where I agree with you. Because, like you said, it depends. It really depends on the scenario.
Well,
Right?
bottom line. Well, more expectations is more pressure. Period.
No, because
in a vacuum, more expectations equals more pressure.
I agree with you on that.
When I'm performing, I have tasks.
How can you say no to that?
I'm gonna tell you how.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not with Dub on this one.
If I perform and I have tasks to do and I have nothing but dogs all around me, I have the utmost confidence. Whatever expectations you're gonna put in front of us, we're gonna sit here and get it done.
But what if you don't? What if you don't and you're the reason?
But Ty, that's the different scenario. Now you're bringing other caveats. We're talking about us and the pressures.
Well, that's crazy.
You're adding other caveats. You're talking about you're adding a different caveat.
Because at the end of the day,
let's go back to the main argument.
This for y'all, because I didn't even finish.
Go ahead.
If PC, right? If PC is asking me and Mars or something to go get something done, right? And I'm not, and I'm surrounded against like a Shaq, a Ticket, a Chill, and Low. I don't have as much pressure, in my opinion, won't have as much pressure because of all those dogs around me. And I feel the utmost confidence that we'll be able to get whatever expectations that they have in front of us, compared to when I don't have those guys. Say me creating my own YouTube channel, I think there's more expectations for me there because now I have to be the guy to put up the work. I can't just rely on dogs around me to be able to get the job done.
Totally different scenario. Totally different scenario.
It's the same shit.
That's 100%.
I like that analogy.
No, hell no. That's a totally different scenario. No, you're not. No, I'm not. That's a totally different scenario. Here, real quick. The scenario is you up, Dub, when you up here with me, Gabe, and Jalen, as opposed to Shaq, Dale, whatever, Ticket, all those guys. Okay, you got an all-star team against, fairly newcomers to this, whatever have you. What is the expectation for you? What is the expectation for you to get 30,000 views, whatever the view number? I don't know the view numbers. What is the expectations for you to get great views in that scenario?
10K. We'll use 10K, right?
Okay, 10K. What is the expectation? What is the expectation for you to get 10K in that scenario?
In my opinion,
not expectations that you put on yourself, expectations that everybody else puts on you.
Expectations from Euro and JD.
Because if you don't
from JD,
expectations are lower. Yes,
but the expectations are lower, so you don't have to perform. Now you in that same scenario with Ticket, blah 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 blah, and everybody looks at the show. Everybody looks at the show and says, "Man, we would have got 10K if Dub didn't fuck up and start, rambling about some bullshit." What's going to be more detrimental? What's going to be more detrimental?
Okay, what's more
detrimental? I'll tell you which one's more detrimental. Because at least they have guys where I fuck up in, that I have other guys around me that can step up to the
team. But you fucked it up.
Wait, Ty, you asking me which more detrimental? I'm trying to answer the question for you.
Okay.
Compared to a scenario where I have to be the dog and I can't afford to fuck up, because if I do, we have no shot of reaching that. So even though
you didn't have no expectations in the first place to reach it.
What you talking about?
And Tatum just broke Curry.
We talking about 10K, right? We talking about 10K, right?
Yeah, but you didn't have the expectation. JD said, "Hey man, we got Jalen out here, we got Tyson, we got Junebug out here. Hey man, if you do 5K, we good, bro. All you got to do is do 5K."
I understand.
But if 50-point game in Game 7.
But if I'm able to overperform and reach that 10K, despite you guys,
no, that's great. That's fine. Yeah, that's great. And everybody's going to praise you for that. But if you lose, everybody's going to say, man, he had Tyson up there, Jalen. He wasn't going to get no 10K.
Exactly. He had Bruce Brown. He had Jeff Green.
No, because it's all about validating yourself as well. That even without
that's pressure from yourself, though, Dub. That's pressure from yourself.
Look at the way. No. Watch this. Look at the way you crucify KD. You crucify KD because of what? He can't get the shit done without Steph, right? So you put high as fuck expectations on him without Stephen Curry. But when he was with those Golden State Warriors, it's not the same pressure.
No, he would have got that same hate if he didn't get it done, though. He would have got that same hate.
Okay, no, hell no. Because what if? Hey, no, hell no. Because what if he went to Golden State and laid an egg and they lost? What would have happened to KD?
That would have been. He would have got real smoke. You think KD get smoked? He would have got real.
He would have got fucking murdered.
If they lost.
Hey, real quick, can I interject real quick here?
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say a couple minutes ago, before we got into this level of conversation, I want y'all to when you say hold KD and Steph to the same standards, Dub, that you were saying earlier, I meant to say this. Let's not forget last year that Steph beat the brakes off a team in the finals that swept KD first round.
Go ahead and say that, man. Go ahead and make sure they know. Make sure they know.
Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that KD couldn't carry his squad to one victory.
Thank you.
Against a team that Steph Curry dismantled.
Thank you.
I'm talking about. This is 2 years in a row. Steph Curry took some money out my fucking pocket.
We acknowledge Steph had a
2 years in a row.
That might be a personal thing. Hey, Bob,
Steph had a better team than KD, right? Last year, Steph had a better team than KD.
Yeah, Steph, number one. Number one. They had a better team. Steph had a better team, better continuity. He's been playing with that team for years.
Oh my God! Here
Clay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins. And then
Andrew Wiggins stepped up. Andrew Wiggins showed up.
And then the defensive assignment, bro.
You can't deny that he had a better team.
They wasn't playing drop coverage on Kevin Durant. They played drop coverage on Curry.
Hey, I have a question. If Curry didn't win the ring last year, would KD still get slander?
Because Todd brought it up before. The defense
got worse, though. The defense got worse.
They saw different looks.
Hold on, real quick.
KD couldn't get one win off, though.
No, I got a question though. You were talking about
injuries. That's all I'm saying. He is not who you think he is,
and that's fine. All I'm about is just consistency. When Stephen Curry has a scenario where they're able to help, that same way with KD, where they're able to help, they're able to send double teams, they're able to shrink the floor on him because of the lack of offensive options. He lost the same way as Kevin Durant did. He lost.
Yeah, but I think the thing is everyone's disagreeing is because you keep bringing up the injuries. Like, injuries are not a part of the game. Like, you can go down every championship in the NBA. I'm pretty sure any team that won went through an injured team. Like, it's just how it is. It's a part of the game. So even though you have to act,
it's no way. It's no way.
There are
real quick. What do you hold LeBron James more accountable for? Do you avoid hold him to losing in the finals when he was on that first Cleveland run, or do you hold him more accountable to losing it with Dwayne Wade and how he performed in 2011?
What, 2011, of course. 2011.
Headshot. Why, Dub? Why, Dub?
Because it's not a crazy headshot. Because there's no reason that you're so fucking insecure that you should sit here and feel so much pressure on you to fold up next to Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, who was having great series.
But what's the main reason he folded up in other series before that? So, but why was that series? Why does that hold more weight? Why? Because of the expectations. Because of the expectations, dog.
No, I'm gonna tell you, Todd. Because when you have guys next to you like D Wade and Chris Bosh,
don't fuck this up.
No. Because when you have guys next to you like D Wade and Chris Bosh next to you, it alleviates those pressures. It alleviates some of that because you have guys who can share the load with you. So
this is the pressure.
Wait, June, listen, man. He asked me a question.
The pressure is different, though.
No, stop. I'm about to answer the question. So you have guys on your team who can alleviate that pressure. So we're gonna crucify him more for that because
but those guys are supposed to uplift him.
I'm about to tell you.
You see you, but you bullshit.
It's not bullshit. I'm literally telling you word for word what happened. When a guy next to you who D Wade probably would have got Finals MVP if they won. When you got him playing out his mind, Chris Bosh playing well, he's taking off of those pressures off you so that you
that was my whole point.
No, stop. No, that's not.
You're proving my point.
No, I'm not. what you're talking about is accountability.
You just said when you got a team around you. You just said when you got a team around you. Go ahead.
I'll let you
okay, all right, sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
You're talking about accountability. Well, we're holding LeBron James accountable for that. So we're going to crucify him more because we're holding him accountable. Expectations is what happens before. When you have guys next to you, you talk about pressure. You're talking about expectations comes before the outcome. So when you have guys next to you to take pressures off of you, so that you meet. Are you listening or no? You keep saying
yeah, but I disagree with you vehemently.
Before and during the series.
Expectations come before the series and everything.
During the series.
I'm gonna just keep talking. My bad.
Go ahead.
Chris Bosh do on their part in alleviating those expectations off of LeBron James so that he could perform well, because they did perform well. That makes it easier to do his job. It's not much pressure.
100%.
Guys around you.
100%.
So the reason why LeBron James gets so much pressure is not so much a crucifixion is not about because of the expectations. It's because we're holding him accountable where you should have had an easier time.
You're saying the same thing.
Those guys, bro.
What you're saying is expectations. Because he has those guys around him to alleviate those pressures, they're expected to win. Because he has a better team and those guys around him, they're expected to win. And when he performs bad in that situation, we say, "Oh, LeBron James shit the bed. He didn't do well." And but in 2007, in 2007, let me finish. Like you got to finish. When in 2007, when he wets the bed per se, we say, "Oh well, he didn't have the guys around him. He had no expectations. So therefore, it doesn't carry the same weight as when you have that team around you." That period. Point blank. Period.
Because one of the things you said. Wait. Watch this, Dale. Because you also said expectations. You also mentioned pressure. Correct? Right.
More pressure. More expectations equals more pressure.
No, it doesn't. Because when you have guys, no, it does. No, it really doesn't. Again, when you have guys next to you who can perform well next to you, it alleviates those pressure.
No, it does not. It doesn't alleviate pressure.
I think if you're expected to do more, Dub, and you mess it up, people are gonna look at you more and come
thank you. Panel. Let everybody hold on. Let everybody answer. Go. Hold on. One at a time.
When I think about it, Dub, I agree with you, because when I said it depends, when I'm sitting back thinking on it, and what I said was about a point guard in situations I've been in. I would say that if you got better players and better role players around you, it actually would alleviate pressure from a star player. But a role player having better players around him actually would add some pressure. So I can see what you're saying. For a guy like Kevin Durant to have better role players around him and stuff, that could alleviate some pressure for him.
That's a fact. So what you guys are conflicting is, because what you guys are conflicting is
I disagree.
Pressure. What you guys are conflicting is pressure and pressure and accountability. We hold LeBron James accountable because the pressures should have been easier for him to deal with because of all that talent around him. So we're going to hold him accountable for that.
I disagree.
I think it's a different type of pressure, though, Dub. Even though I understand what you're saying, you're around superstars. You're expected for it to be alleviated a little bit. Everybody else is performing at a top level, but the pressure comes from you're still around superstars, and you know that you have to win this game. If KD gets in there, that pressure isn't just on him. Okay, the pressure for him to perform, I understand. You got other people to help, but the other pressure of the expectation to win, that's pressure, Dub. So, like,
it's not sharing that pressure. You're sharing that pressure with other people.
That's
fine. Look, wait,
hey, hold on. Y'all know we talking about cats that ain't even in the
that's
playoffs
fine.
anymore.
Yes.
And what I wanted to say is let's talk about y'all's MVP for the next 2 minutes while he's still around, because he's on his way out.
No, I want to Jokic.
He's on
I was Team Jokic. I was Team Jokic. Anyone who's Team Embiid.
I didn't want to beat nobody wanted this crybaby ass dude to win an MVP.
No, I wanted the 76ers to win, but I don't give a
Kendrick Perkins did.
Hey, real quick, because I want to get these out the way. Man, James Harden is an embarrassment. This is terrible to watch. Doc Rivers undefeated in a closeout loss, best in the NBA. This Joker and Embiid debate ends today. I think Joker can finally
that
get the
debate
true
was already
recognition
in
that he deserves as the best big man in the NBA.
Yeah, but not because of this game.
Doc Rivers getting fired.
Debate.
Bob, tell them that Embiid was never top 5 ever.
He was never.
He was still top 5.
Oh my God!
He lost to a top 10 player.
Wait,
hey, look. Doc Rivers will be coaching AAU with me next season.
I want to check on Mars. Hey, Todd.
What's up, big homie?
We got 600 people in here. Everyone liked the video, subscribe, and I felt as much pressure to get those 500 views. Even with y'all up here.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
If I had Ticket and Chill up here, it would have been easier. But no, I got y'all. We still got the job done. So salute yourselves because we met that fucking pressure to get it done, man.
Talk about it.
All facts. Great debate. Great debate. Great debate.
That's because y'all signed me at the end of the season.
Yeah. Bobby came in with the carry.
You alleviated some
pressure.
Right? I could have easily fucked it up for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
What did you do? You just sat back and just interjected a little bit, right? No, he didn't have. Wait, watch this. He didn't have.
Y'all nasty right now. Y'all nasty.
As a role player.
You're a star player, but you played your role today. You feel me?
Look at Mark.
Hey, yeah, that's a good. You're a tough foe, Dub.
I love you, bro. But listen, I gotta go have some dinner with my moms. Bobby, you want to take over for me while I go?
Yeah, y'all got you. How long we supposed to be rocking, Dub? We just going to?
I mean, it's been 2.5 hours. You know, I think the game's about over. So whatever you feel like it, bro. I mean,
we're finna trash talk Joel and get up on it.
I got about 15, 20 minutes left. So
it's all you, bro.
Rock if y'all want to, for sure.
It's all you, bro. I'll be easy.
Happy Mother's Day to Mama Dub. Hey, you enjoy that, man. Enjoy that dinner. Cherish it, man. You know, tomorrow ain't promised for nobody. So cherish our mothers, man. Mine is gone. I got a heavenly angel watching over me, so you know what I'm saying. Cherish her while she's here, bro.
Happy
salute, and everybody take
bro.
Keep those wise words in mind, man. I didn't know what else to say. My bad. Appreciate y'all, bro. Y'all be easy, bro.
Well, that jacket got him hot. He got it zipped up all the way. Shit.
Nah, this is a crazy game.
Let's cook and beat.
Are we gonna talk about this?
Let's cook and beat. He needs to be cooked.
Yeah,
he didn't give this dude. Hey, at least James Harden gave you 2 games not being the main guy.
Now, I want to talk about Boston first. I want to give.
Hey, appreciate you, Jeremy, in the chat, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Real quick.
Boston, they didn't fold. Boston, they played really good in Game 7s. I don't know why. They just played really good in Game 7s. I want to shout out to Jason Tatum because he turned up in the fourth quarter last game. Then he come back and show a 50-point game. I know he's like, people saying he's a fake superstar, this, that, but those intangibles, that kind of mentality that's like bigger than basketball, it shows, and he has what it takes to win. And like, that's why I kind of always like Tatum because like he can always come back from like having a bad game, his failures, and it always impacts the game of winning. So
can we get some stats, y'all? What type of stats are we looking at? I got you.
He got 51 points.
The Sixers first. Let's talk about the Sixers stats first.
Oh, Embiid has 15 points and Harden has 9 points.
I can't wait for tomorrow.
They
both impacts.
Y'all, look, Gabe, run the stats down, y'all.
So Tobias Harris, he had 19 points. He was 7 for 13, 1 for 7 from the 3. 5 rebounds, no assists. Embiid, 15 points, 5 of 18, 0 for 4 from 3, 8 rebounds. He had 2 blocks, 4 turnovers. Harden, 9 points, 3 of 11, 1 of 5, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 turnovers. PJ Tucker showed up in at the beginning, but then he disappeared. He was 4 of 7, 3 of 6 from the 3, 11 points, 1 rebound. That's about it.
Wait, PJ Tucker had more points than James Harden?
Where's Maxey? Maxey is 5 for 12, 17, 2 of 6, 17 points, 2 of 6.
Man, this is fucking terrible, man.
Hey, how many shots did James Harden shoot?
11. He's 3 of 11.
3 of 11.
James Harden is crazy.
And
I want to say something. I don't even want to celebrate the fact that they look that bad. I'm kind of sad right now.
That's crazy.
I love to see young brothers do good, but
you watch the game. And it's reminiscent of the game. The second 45 he had, the game before that one where he played. He wasn't attacking the rim, but kicking out on open layups. It was the same thing today.
He was doing the same thing.
Harden does this all the time, bro.
Yeah,
when his shot's not falling, bro, he stop shooting it.
Embiid more so Horford made it really difficult for him these last couple of games to score. He made him think about what he was doing, and he played amazing defense on Embiid. But Tyrese Maxey,
Al Horford got mind control over Joel.
He's a smart defender.
Back before Al Horford lost the step on him, he used to guard him so good that now I honestly don't think that Al Horford should be able to guard Embiid no more. But Embiid, I think Embiid just got a mental block with Al Horford now.
Right.
The MVP curse lives on. All MVPs have been eliminated.
Who is that?
Who is that?
In the middle there. I don't know.
In the middle.
I was gonna say shout out.
Hey,
shout out to
your mic tripping, D-Reed.
Shout out to oh my goodness.
Crazy.
Is that? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, your mic is crazy, D-Reed.
That's D-Reed.
Shout out to Steph Curry's record for lasting a little bit. The games. Jason Tatum has a new Game 7 record for most points in a Game 7 with 51.
Boom.
He played amazingly. This is how I expect Jason. Not to score 51 points, but the way he was playing, attacking the rim, getting to his spots in the mid range, not settling for 3-pointers the whole game, getting his teammates involved. Obviously, he's been doing, regardless of those bad games he had, he was rebounding the ball very well. He shot 17 of 28, 6 of 10 from 3.
If he had his game, I was gonna say he was overrated.
Before the game even started, I said Al Horford's contributions really wasn't going to show up on the box score, and that came true. He had 10 rebounds. Obviously, that'll show up. But most of what he did was locking up Embiid, making him miss shots, making him think about what he was doing. He played amazingly. Shout out to my Dominican brother Al Horford. And then 100%. Jaylen Brown didn't shoot the ball particularly too well. He was 9 for 19, 3 from 6 from 3. He had 6 rebounds as well, 25 points. I turned the game off like towards the end. I don't really.
That's a good game. That's not a bad game.
Yeah. He had a decent game. Malcolm Brogdon, 5 of 14, 2 of 6, 12 points. Most of his buckets came when they were already up like 25. So it's not. But outside of that, the Celtics really just manhandled the 76ers in the second half.
I think defensively in that third quarter. Yeah, defensively in that third quarter. If you're watching the Celtics guys, they were rotating. They were just rotating in front of everyone, right? The defense that the Celtics prided themselves all year, sometimes in the playoff hasn't been there, but it really showed up in the third quarter. That's when they really separated too. They held the Sixers to 10 points in the third quarter. It was a 3-point game at halftime, right? So that third quarter really blew them out. And I think when Tatum's this hot, like you said, at the beginning of the game, he was attacking the mid-range, and then he was like, you know what, I'm feeling it. Then he started taking the threes, and those are
exactly.
So when he's doing that, and I think his teammates understood. So guys like Jaylen Brown's like, all right, this is Tatum's night, but he still came through with 25 did his thing. And Al Horford defense, God,
yeah. I was gonna say somebody in the chat said to don't ignore the officiating. I mean, in the first half, the officiating was really iffy, but what are you gonna do when somebody scores 51 on you and you go like you get destroyed in the third quarter? Like you're not.
Right.
Not gonna, I think once again, Jason Tatum at one point had more points than the Sixers in the third quarter for himself.
The refs aren't responsible if you getting 30.
That's not up to the refs.
No. In a close game, we can make that argument, but that was a beatdown.
Yeah, this is bad. Bad way to go out for the Sixers.
That's not.
I mean, Doc Rivers, honestly, I've probably gone after this point to go out like this in a Game 7. He's probably being let go after this, whether it's deserved or not. That's
a lot of coaches getting fired.
Exactly.
Monty Williams got let go of the.
The carousel this offseason, the carousel. But real quick, fellas, salute. I'm getting up out of here, man. I got to take care of my Mother's Day responsibilities. Y'all have a good one. God bless.
Always love, Tyson.
Yes, sir.
All right, Tyson.
Hey, but Big Ups, you was right again. You don't bet on James Harden, and you made some money for not betting on Harden and the Sixers.
Man, I'm telling you, that's a bad bet, bro. And like, I'm not the best gambler. I take long shots a lot, but I would never bet on James Harden.
People, what do you call it? People was coming for me and Dub a lot, like because at the beginning, before the playoffs started. Oh no, it wasn't before. I think it was after Game 1. Like Harden's good Game 1 against the Nets.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Dub was trying to tell people like, oh, he played a great game, but James Harden's gonna live and die by the 3-point line, jump shooting,
bro.
And after games like this, we just keep getting proven right. Like we also said that he's gonna have his games where he goes off. I said that, but you can't overlook the fact that he's living and dying by the 3-point line and jump shooting,
bro.
And games like this prove that.
James Harden, bro, his problem is he looks for calls too much. He adjusts his shot mid-air too much. He does too many. He plays super like on and off, bro. when he's not making shots, he stops shooting. Then you only see him take 10 shots the whole game with like 3 makes. So it just looks bad all the time. He's too inconsistent, and he's my favorite player ever.
Yeah,
but I like to. I feel bad for you, man.
But the thing is, in Houston, he wasn't like this. Like it'll be moments. It won't be like whole games. So like he'll mess up in a moment. Versus like the one that's like it'll be moments. Like he'll still be he'll still be playing really good. But now it's like the Philly James Harden's bad games.
No, he had his 2 best playoff games in his career in Philly. Those 240 balls. He never had played like that.
No, those were great games. Those were amazing games. Don't get me wrong.
He had some playoff duds with Houston.
I don't think those 2 games.
He had good ones with Houston, but he never played those two games was his best games in his career from what I can remember. In Houston, he was just more consistent with at his level. He still wasn't like regular season James Harden, but he dropped. Like you can just see it every time in the playoffs how he plays because the ref's not giving him all the calls he wants, so it just messes up everything.
Right.
But it's not about James Harden. It's about Joel Embiid's bum ass.
No, he also played. We also have to hold him accountable more than James Harden, in my opinion, because he's the man of that team. He let Al Horford.
He's the MVP, man.
He's the MVP, 100%. I was gonna mention that, but. So yeah, I expect people to hold him accountable. If people give him a pass, I'd really be shocked about that. I'm not gonna.
I can't give him a pass because he did have good games, even though he was quote unquote playing injured. He had good games on the knee sprain. So in the game 7 to only put up, you expect at least 25 and 10 from him. To only put up 15 points, 5 for 18 shooting. This is a bad game. And again, Al Horford doing this thing defensively. Marcus Smart helped out a lot. Joel Embiid had a couple turnovers, especially in the paint when Marcus Smart would come and swipe the ball away. So Joel Embiid is going to be held accountable. Like I said, winning MVP over Jokic now is definitely looking very bad.
Joel Embiid.
I want to credit Joe Mazzulla too for starting Robert Williams to making a lineup adjustment. And I don't know if that was Joe Mazzulla telling JT get to the rim or JT, but I want to credit the Celtics like actually going to the rim, drawing fouls, and like not living and dying by the 3, and it shows that when they do that, it opens the game up and it makes the 3-point shots a lot easier for them and all that. So it opens the game up. So like you can shoot 3s, but start off the game slowly, like get to the rim, get some middies in, get some open 3s. Like don't just force up 3s and all that.
Other than Tatum and Brown, no one shot free throws for Boston. That's interesting. They only had 8 free throws.
Really, I didn't even notice.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, let me hit these quick super chats. You know, I'm a W host. I'm never miss super chats. About it. Let me get that in. Rock came through. When y'all gonna really hold Dub accountable for the bubble fluke take?
Yeah, I was gonna say the Dub called the bubble a fluke before, but today he was saying he didn't. I was like, wait, did he say that before?
I don't remember this.
Okay.
No, he just says Anthony Davis stats are fluky for the bubble.
Davis, okay,
I think it is a big coincidence though that all the teams in the conference finals were in the bubble.
That is. Oh, Leaf is gonna have a field day with this.
Poetic justice, right?
Donovan Samuel said Doc got to be fired after this pathetic performance by the Sixers. Do we agree with that, fellas?
I think
he's gonna get fired.
I don't
really agree with it, but
the way coaches have been fired after these playoff losses, I wouldn't be surprised if Doc gets fired,
man. They dropping like flies.
Bro, Doc Rivers, he gets fired.
I'm not gonna lie. The Monty one surprised me though. Monty did surprise me.
If Doc gets fired here, he's coaching the Suns in a week. He's probably going to the Suns in a week. I would not be
Suns.
Doc Rivers still has a reputation for being a good coach, and I wouldn't be shocked.
Hey, these coaches get passed around, man.
Yeah.
My thing is this like. If I was Doc, I wouldn't even have took this job. There's no way I would have coached Joel and James Harden. Oh wait, no, Joel.
He was before James Harden.
This is the only thing I would give Joel Embiid. This is the only thing I would say about Joel Embiid. This is the first time we've seen him have a full playoff series where he wasn't like out all of the time. Because now we actually got real and I think he still had like some type of injury. But he was playing
hurt. His knee. He tore something in his knee.
He missed some of the games against the Nets, but he played through.
The fact that Joel always has like these type of injuries at the end of the season, the type that are serious but you can play through. To me, that just shows like you got to do something different during the offseason. His offseason workout, his offseason routine.
I don't like his play style, bro. Bob, as a big man, Joel Embiid, I hate his play style, bro. He goes to the free throw line and he dribbles the ball out. He's probably the best. I say behind Jokic, he's probably the best post player in the league.
Can I say something?
He puts his back towards the basket, bro, and just go get him a couple semis, bro. Like I hate how he plays, bro. I just hate how
you hate how he plays, but your favorite player is James Harden.
No, that's because I love James Harden's step backs.
But you know, Joel and James Harden damn near play the same.
That's what I'm saying. So
what I'm saying is, I can accept.
He's a big dude.
But that's what I'm saying. I can somewhat accept it from James Harden, even though I don't like it. But for Joel Embiid, I can't accept that style. I can't accept that style of play.
James Harden, no. I love how James Harden plays. He just has a confidence issue when he's in the playoffs and when he gets big moments. He has an issue when he's under pressure. I love how James Harden plays.
I hate everything about the way James Harden plays.
I love how he plays.
Whack.
I love how
his flopping whack. His defense.
Guess who's
whack. His confidence.
And Bob,
whack.
And Bob, I got smoke for you anyways. Guess who's my best player right now?
You don't want no smoke with me.
You was talking trash on Luka Doncic.
I'm with you there. No, Luka definitely ain't no bum. Luka's not a bum. That's great.
Luka ain't no bum.
First team All NBA.
Luka don't fold under pressure, Bob.
I don't know how long y'all been watching Players' Choice, but as soon as I came around, one of my first takes was letting people know James Harden and Joel Embiid are both bums, and nobody wanted to listen to me.
You've been saying
Everybody
that for a while.
No. Luka Doncic is a bum, and you guys are going to see it soon.
He's not going to be a champion in the next few years. When he wins a ring, that tape better change real quick. He was the best playoff performer for the past 2 years.
I don't got no problem being wrong. I just speak on how I feel.
Even the last 2 years in the playoffs.
I do got a couple more super chats, and we only got about 5 more minutes. So let me just run through. It's only 2 more. Y'all got it. Just real quick. AB. Hey, Gabe, we need to talk to Ox.
We need a lot of suits, man.
Hey, look,
a lot of suits.
The playoffs been good to self-made couture.
A lot of funerals to attend.
Hey, look, I'm gonna send y'all the measurement video. Y'all take care of your measurements, and I'll take care of it.
I need one, but I need one.
Are y'all pull up to Seattle, Portland, or Sacramento, and I'll take care of you there.
3.
Hey, if anybody's close to Cleveland, we got a storefront in Cleveland as well. Y'all can pull up and get taken care of. Bad karma for Donovan Samuel said bad karma for Doc. Remember, he didn't want to be in Boston for a rebuild.
He could have a nice team.
Just did a rebuild. Man. You know what's crazy right now? Ticket is right now currently going off on Joel Embiid. I just want to let that be known. Oh no, Ticket's going off on him. But on a real though, what does Philly do? If you're Philly, what do you do in the offseason now? Because James Harden free agent potentially. I think they might fire Doc, and Joel Embiid's getting older. The injuries, Philly,
does James have a player option?
He has a player option.
So you're pretty sure he's going to take it though, right?
Yeah. So my question to the panel is: My question is to the panel: if you're Philly GM, what do you do?
Would you trade Joel Embiid for Victor Wembanyama?
No.
Nobody was giving up.
Nobody's giving up that first pick.
For a rookie is crazy.
Look, Joel Embiid is not that old. He still has another 5-6 years of his prime left of peak Joel Embiid.
Would you trade Luka Doncic for Victor?
No.
I wouldn't trade Luka. If someone offered me Victor for Luka, I'm keeping Luka because I know what he's doing in the NBA. He's a 32, 8-8 guy, first team All NBA. I'm not trading him.
No, Victor. You don't know how good Victor's gonna be.
Nobody's gonna trade this first.
It's not like the NFL.
If you trade the first pick, you're getting fired. You're getting fired.
No, but back to your point, I was saying that though.
You're getting fired.
It looks. After this season, no, with the Sixers, it's looking like they may not have to start another process.
No. You still have Joel Embiid. He's still an MVP. The process
didn't work.
I don't think.
You have Maxey, who I think if James Harden leaves can take a step up. I actually really like Maxey. I think he could be a good guard there or be your number one scoring guard. And you probably need to just add a piece who's a player? I'm trying to think. Who's a player they can add?
Jalen, did you say that Maxey could be a number one scoring option?
I think Maxey is number one scoring.
I asked that question a little bit ago. And Morris and Lowe got to crying about it.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with that. He can't be no number one scoring option.
No, he's still super young though.
He could. He could.
He could develop one.
But I don't think he is right now.
I feel like once he develops his playmaking, then he could
Hold on. This is why you don't have a job in the NBA.
Facts. No one.
No, see, listen. Do not trade for Victor.
I'm trading the pick for Victor. Victor is the pick. What are you talking about?
No, he's saying he's trading Luka for Victor.
No,
that's just crazy. No one
That's crazy.
So see,
he brought it up.
So he said he's trading the pick for Luka.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, you're losing.
That's why he doesn't have a job in the NBA. So
because Luka's only thing Luka's gonna do is gain 15 pounds during the middle of the season.
If Victor is as good as Luka, that's a win for whoever takes Victor. But he's most likely
But still though, why would you? It's basically like you just rebuilding your team all over again.
100%.
Okay, fellas, I'm gonna read this last super chat, and then I gotta go. I got Mother's Day obligations as well.
Facts.
Of course.
You know me, I would love to stick around. I love the pod. Philadelphia sports has shown us this year alone why they are mid. Damn, Philly.
Philly went to the Super Bowl though.
The Eagles team. That was calling that
crazy. They just lost to Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback. There's nothing wrong with that.
If Jalen just would have held onto the ball right there,
I don't think that fumble ended the game for him. I think it was other stuff later on.
What about that call, Dan, Dev? That whatever the
holding call. Yeah, he did hold. At first I thought it wasn't, but he did held him. That was
tough call to make at that point.
Hey, well, Jalen, you got any final words for the viewers?
Hey, I mean, Lakers in 6 against Denver. I think Jokic is still going to perform. He ain't going to be no bum like Embiid or Harden. He's going to still get his numbers, do his thing against.
Luka.
Yeah, Luka's going to win a championship in the next 5 years. Luka's going to win a championship in the next 5 years. Yeah, my guy. Yeah, you got Lakers in 6, and the Eastern Conference Finals probably got Boston in 5 or 6. I just think Miami, they just don't have the pieces to beat Boston. Lakers, Celtics in the finals. That's what we do.
Any final words, Dev?
Shout out to Bob and Gabe and Doug for letting me on. I appreciate it. It's a great show. Subscribe to the podcast, Sideline Convos, and peak NBA basketball. I don't know who's going to the finals this year, honestly, but I got both series going 7 games, and we'll see how it goes. So, yeah, I appreciate Player's Choice.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Player's Choice. Any final words, Gabe?
Yes, everybody, happy Mother's Day to all y'all mothers. Appreciate y'all mothers. Tell them you love them for the 100 millionth time. Never stop. And I'm calling it right now. We got the bubble rematch, Lakers versus Heat.
Ooh, I like it. I don't mind that. I'll tell you right now. Hold on, real quick. I'm telling you, y'all in the chat, you do not want to see me if LeBron wins this next ring. I'm on another type of time. The conversation we're going to have are going to be different. So pray to your God, your mother, your grandma.
I'm going to be conflicted, though.
If LeBron wins this fifth ring, we're on a different type of time. That's all.
Man. Well, shit, it was a W stream. I wish I would have got here a little earlier. Happy Mother's Day. I told y'all Joe was a bum. Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Hey, but y'all make sure y'all don't drink and drive. Y'all take care of yourself. Love yourself, man. Love yourself.